Alrighty, what is up everybody? Welcome to another stream. Today we're gonna be watching the Kabam stream, and then we're probably gonna continue a little bit because we are gonna have some new drop, it seems like. And yeah, what's up? What's up, Snoop the Fool? Everyone come to Twitch. What's up, Sohab? Magish, dude. I got a new monitor and my old one was curved. This one is normal, and for some reason it looks so weird when I look from the sides. Maybe you've noticed a little bit like the camera might be a little bit different as well with the position, because I have it on top. So yeah, if you notice something, it's because I changed the monitor. Hopefully it's not, you know, too different. What's up, Ankit? Check Discord. Hello, Chandu. How are you, bro? I'm doing good. How about you? What is on Discord? 22 seconds with Zemo? How? Okay, you must have got like 150k crit or something. Good stuff. Okay, I think we should have enough time for one match, right? Might as well. Till Kabam starts to stream. Haven't played since 2 days, yeah. Hello, Bramiger. I'm a watch for Kabam showing in the VOD, or if MSD likes your nick, just summarize it all. I'm just gonna play Resident Evil 9. Very cool. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 9 released today, right? Yeah, today's stream hopefully is fire, because they say something about Everest content, and that's huge. And if you notice, they say magical stream, so like, we're probably gonna get some sneak peek for magic. Okay, well, how do we play this game again? No thing. No Call Obsidian, no Shatra. No Wolf. Let's try Ban next. Dust. Yeah, it's so weird looking for my chat now, because like it's tough. There would be a promo code too. How do you know that? What's up, Zeus? Hello, Pigre. If we watch you during the Kabam presentation, we will still get the drops. No. So, Kabam said that the drops, you know, there's gonna be drops as soon as Kabam starts their stream. You know, right now we still have the old ones for like the next 10 minutes. But when Kabam starts their stream, you will only be able to get the drops by watching them. But after they end the stream, they enable it to all they enable it to all creators, basically. So I'm assuming most people are just gonna watch the Kabam stream and then come to creators' streams. What's up, Kirtan? Hello, John. You think we'll find out who the next Stellar Force champ is, or is it too soon? Might be too soon. I feel like in this stream they're gonna talk about Everest content, they're gonna talk about the probably 9.4 rewards, I would imagine. And then we're gonna have the 2 new champions, potentially magic. So I don't think so, unless it's like a long stream. Will you rank 3 Gallon or Bastion? Probably Gallon. Hello, DTM. I'll be back, yes sir. You're gonna miss the stream yours and Kabam's? I mean, you're gonna be playing, right? Okay. Madeline looks insane. Rip Serpent, Dark Phoenix. Oh, I haven't seen any abilities. I really need an endgame content. Yeah, hopefully they announce something cool. I think I could probably beat this Mephisto with Onslaught, I think. Probably, right? Good, good, but I think Claire damage increased slightly more as 7-star compared to now. Wait, what do you mean? I want to get an Incinerate on me. There we go. Because I think if we're close to him, we do place newer shocks, right? Oh, crap. I think so. He's not really getting any of them. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he does get some newer shocks, but not the best. Don't know if we're actually gonna kill him, to be honest with you. Let's fire this off. It's not... Oh, he does nothing. That did nothing. Okay, we're gonna get a desperate... Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Mephisto, bro, like, I swear, a 7-star Mephisto would be so fire. Maybe because announced today, who knows? Probably not. Okay, so that was... Let's say that this was a throw around, right? Fair? I think that's fair. I really thought he was gonna get like a bunch of newer shocks by just hitting him. Sup, donuts? So fire, get it? Yeah, fire. It was fire. Alright, how much longer for the stream? Like 5 minutes, okay. Oh, the spelling in the title. Which title? YouTube? Hold on. Oh, did I not change the title? Oh yeah, Everest. Thank you. I did not see that. Appreciate that. Should be changed now. Yeah, the Everest. I feel like they teased talking about the next Stellar Force champ in the post they made. They capitalized Stellar at the end paragraph. Oh, maybe. I mean, I didn't see that post, but maybe. Okay, I think I'll save I'm probably gonna save Nico for Photon, because I don't think he can take Spider-Woman quicker than me. Guys, do you see any difference like on my face cam or anything? If I didn't say I got a new monitor, would you guys notice? I think SP with 2 SP1 is the play. Slightly different camera angle. Camera might be slightly panning upward. It is higher than it was before, but you mean it's not straight? Because that might be a bit of an issue. Yo, Shaky, thank you so much for the 3 months. Hello, Nick, hope you're well. Can Longshot take Penny in 27 seconds this meta? If you are extremely lucky, yes. I would say so. Wait, someone redeemed? Pick my next character in my hero. Okay, so who is it? When I do a stream, honestly, I wish I could like give you the points back. So all the best, Nick. Hey, thank you. I mean, I can try to give you the points back, so when I do like a My Hero stream, you can get it. Because it'd be a shame. Do we know how to do that? Like, I don't know if any mod can do that. Think about Master you record regarding. Wait, for what, Bonsai? What's good, Nate? What's up, legendaries? Okay, I want to bait one special. Maybe bait one more, so that she has no power. And then SP2, SP1, hopefully, will be enough. Alright, that's fine. I think that was faster than Koya. Yes. I had OCDs, but I do not mind slight decentralization of Nick. Is it bad? For some reason, it doesn't seem too bad for me. Like, do you guys think the camera is like going upwards? I think it's straight, but I can't really tell. I don't think it's a big issue. What's up, Rakrina? How's it going? Evening. This stream is the longest one. Katona said they have the most numbers of slides in their representation. How does he know that? I have no idea. I'm a bit to the right. I mean, sometimes I go like here, but that's just, you know, I can be center if I move the chair, but I don't think that was the issue. Okay, should we start getting ready for the stream though? The Kabam stream? Let me bring it up. And then I want to have the chats as well. Okay, so actually I'm gonna bring the... I don't think they're live yet. So as soon as they go live, we are going to try it out. New drops, is it? There's gonna be new drops, yeah. Camera looks fine, I know what you mean. Okay, good. Because I can go like to the middle here, but it's alright, I think. You barely see a difference between both cams? Yeah, that's what I think. You know, this is a 27-inch monitor that I have, and the older one was 24. But you know, the height is like, this one is a little bit higher, the face cam, but it's not that big of a deal, I think. Yo, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime, Hallie. Shout out, man. Thank you. Always love hearing that sound, you know? There we go. What's up, Rappy? Drops live. They're gonna be live for Kabam in just move your wall. Camera's fine for me. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. I think let's do another refresh. See if Kabam started. They didn't start. Yo, we got another Prime? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. The love is real on Twitch. Appreciate it. So we gotta put 2 people here. Genro, thank you so much. Boom. Got the sub hype. Yeah, 1.4k followers. Yeah, we're cooking. I don't know about any promo code, but I'm sure Kabam is gonna, you know, tell us. To be honest, I'm not expecting promo codes anymore because they do have drops, and I don't think they're gonna give us like both. As soon as they go for their starting stream screen, I will bring the live. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's live. No, it's not live, but you know, you'll see what I mean in a second. Let me do this, and you guys should be able to see right now. Okay, so this is where we're gonna be looking. It's still offline, but they're getting prepared. And yeah, I want to bring the YouTube chat as well. Hold on, let me hide this for a sec. Bring the YouTube chat as well. And boom. And now we're good. Now I got both chats chilling. Bam, Dig, you remember me? What's up, Vice? I do remember you, yes. Okay. Got both chats up here and we're good. I bought S27 Ultra, should arrive in 2 weeks. Wow, you bought it? Wow. Isn't that the newest Samsung? It looks very good, by the way. It looks very good. Like, I really like... What's it called? The stabilization feature or something. It's really good. Okay, unplug the phone from Elgato, and now we're ready to watch Kabam cook, hopefully. Refresh the stream. Good idea. Yes. Okay, guys, let me know about the sound. Too loud? Too low? Thank you so much, guys. Is it too loud? Is it low? Is it good? Might be a little too loud. Oh wait, there's no sound. Hold on. The sound should be on right now. Too loud, low, good. Horizontal stabilizer and also first ever inbuilt privacy. Oh yeah, that privacy. Yeah, I did see a video of that. It is good. It's too loud, a little low. Okay, what? I think I'll wait for them to talk. Also, why is the quality so bad? I think it's a little too loud. It should be... I mean, we'll see when they start the stream. You guys let me know as soon as they start if it's too loud or too low, because that's music. This drops also like watching any streamer live on Twitch. Okay, so if you want to get the drops... I know this doesn't really help me saying this, but I don't want to lie to you guys. The stream for Kabam, the drops are going to work for Kabam. Sorry, the drops start now, and they will work only for Kabam's stream until they finish, and they're here. Guys, let me know about the sound once it talks.
What is going on, Summoners? We're back here today with another official Marvel Contest of Champions live stream. We have an absolutely packed month coming up for you.
Might be a little low.
And there's a lot to cover, including the launch of
it's low.
Star Ascension. So, without further ado,
how about now?
Let's not waste too much time here on this intro. It's time to get into it.
Is it better now? Okay, it's good now? Okay, good.
All right, what is going on, Summoners? We are back here today with another official Marvel Contest of Champions live stream. I'm your host, Kabam Rex, aka Karate Mike. You can choose whichever one you want to go with there. And I am so excited to be sitting here with you for a very, very large live stream coming your way. We have some very important
We're gonna be here for a while, guys.
Today, I don't know if you guys know this, but we have a very, very important edition coming to Marvel Contest of Champions next month called 7-Star Ascension. And I know you guys have been just waiting for some info on this.
Oh, yeah, the Ascension as well.
But you wanted even more info on this. And we're going to lay out the entire thing today. We have some fantastic guests and a packed and loaded show waiting for you guys. So
let's get it, bro.
Today, but before we do, we just have one rule here on the official live stream. What is that rule, Finn? Roll the clip. All you got to do is just be nice. I'm going to make a little deal.
Increase the sound more?
Okay, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you.
Wait, increase it now?
Some Twitch drops as well. We got some
more sound? Yes.
Twitch drops ready for you guys, and it's going to be nice and exciting to
better now?
Some rewards while you're watching the show. So let's start getting into it today. We are live on Twitch and also on YouTube, and we cannot wait to be here with all of you. So we do have some announcements today for the February 27th live stream.
Don't touch the sound,
Tooth and Claw saga, it's almost done. The February events, they are ending soon, so make sure you jump in there and get through all the content you want to get through. 7-Star Ascension's launching soon as well. Lots to cover there today. We have two guests talking about that today. Last call for that 7-Star Kitty Pryde double track and a new Stellar Forge champion chase. Starting soon. Stay tuned. We'll find out all about that today as well. We also have 10 champion tune-ups launching next month. You already know what they are, but we'll talk about those a little bit more later on. Now, everyone at home, I want you to buckle up because this is a really large stream. There are over 110 slides for this stream, so make sure you count along with me as we go through it. We're going to have a fun time. If you're discovering Marvel Contest of Champions for the first time, watching on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you for joining us. Why don't you download the game and play along with us? We'll all have a good time. If you've been here every single stream, welcome back. We love having you. All right, so Twitch drops. If you haven't linked up your account to your Twitch drops yet,
we still need to awaken Star. I know.
Go on into the settings and make sure you connect.
By the way.
Hit that Twitch connection button right there so you can earn some rewards simply by watching this live stream. We also have some giveaways. You all know about our giveaways by now. You got to go to playcontestofchampions.com/stream giveaway for your chance to win 1 of 5 Titan crystals.
I mean, we don't know anything about who's going to be the last one.
Champion choice selectors between the new champions for March, Pixie and Madeline Pryor. Really excited to talk about those champions later today. By the way, they are both absolute bangers. So, with all that being said, I think it's time to start getting into the show here. So, it is the last
I'm assuming this is going to be like almost 2 hours live stream. Most likely.
Oh, look at that beautiful.
Why are we still talking about this? That's probably magic.
A beautiful screen cap here from the
gotta be
motion comic
magic,
for
bro.
Tooth and Claw, directed by
There
our
are new
very
drops today,
own
yes.
Kabam. Vincent doing just such a phenomenal job with the story around the battle realm in the contest. There he is. Say hi, give a wave, buddy. There he is. Look at that beautiful face. Look at all those beautiful faces over
Dork
there.
was there too.
Speaking of Kabam Vincent, he's doing a fantastic job with the
What's up,
story
Rock?
in the event quest. So if you want to know what's going on in the contest, it's time to roll
I'll be
into
hiding the
Savage
face cam
Lands, my
for
friends.
if you want to read
Because
stuff.
this saga has seen Savage Lands move to New York City.
That's nothing.
We've
though.
seen Central Park be completely reshaped,
How you
and now
Patrick?
Lower New Manhattan has opened a rift to mystical madness. Hopefully, the new arrival to the contest, Pixie, can slow the creep of goblin-possessed minions working for the Red Queen herself, Madeline Pryor. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what powers will be unleashed upon the contest and all of its champions as this new adventure unfolds. Make sure you jump into the EQ.
You can only
this
get the
month so
drops
you can
right
learn
now from
all about
Kabam's
what's
stream.
going down
Once
for the
they
final
end,
month of this saga.
they're gonna be enabled
Speaking of the event quest,
for
we
the
have
creators.
some updates to the event quest coming in the coming months. Very excited to talk about that. That's
I do
probably going to
EQ,
be
yes.
talked about on the next stream because there's so much going on in this one. But stay tuned. We got some exciting info for that coming your way very, very soon. All right, the saga overview here today. So listen, this is the third month of the saga. I don't think we have to read through this list every time, right? We all know what happened
Day
the past 2
one, wow.
months. We kind of know what's coming this month. We have some more surprises, but this saga is locked and loaded, man. And we got a nice month to round it out. But speaking of rounding things out, we got that saga chase for tuned up Toad. That's
Why
right.
are
Now
they
this
talking
is
about
either
this,
7-star
bro?
Toad. Also, there's
No.
a 6-star Toad if you're
Okay,
not
if they're
at that
counting
progression
110
level. To
slides
get
from
that
the old
7-star,
ones, then
6-star Toad
sure,
was just
buddy.
tuned up.
I feel like they've talked about the last two streams, right?
To your roster. So make sure you complete
Why
that
are
daily
they
super
doing that?
event every single day so you can add that slimy little guy to your crew of
I think 10
mutant
slides so far
champions.
we've seen.
One little pro tip for you guys as well. You're probably about like a little more than halfway
wonder if they're
through.
gonna talk
We have
about Thor
a
Ragnarok,
larger
too.
month coming up next month with a lot of daily super events. So you're probably a little bit more than halfway through for Toad. Once you get that 7-star Toad, keep in mind he is going to be in the 7-star Ascension base pool. So you might want to consider saving a Mutant Awakening gem if you have one of those.
Kitty
Use it on
Pride,
somebody
bro.
else, see if
We
you
don't
can
got
beat them
enough. Actually, I
naturally.
do have enough for him.
On the other side, if you already have 7-star
He's
Toad,
alright.
or if you get him from the 7-star Ascension pool before you get this, same thing with the Awakening gem there.
It's just
keep that in mind.
alright.
You have that
Nothing too
opportunity
crazy.
there. Kitty Pride, speaking of mutants,
Yeah,
speaking
boy,
of
that's
7-star
the
mutants,
OP.
that double track for Kitty Pride, that's ending soon. So you got about 1 more month to pick up 7-star Kitty, and if you're interested in 6-star Kitty or 5-star Kitty, she'll be in the arena in the middle of March, along with those Valiant crystals as well. Crystals in arena in the middle of March for Kitty Pride. All right, let's talk a little bit about some side quests that are ending soon. On
That
March
ain't something
4th,
we know
the Squad
again.
Builder
Oh my God,
Lunar New
where's
Year
the new
event
stuff,
is
Kabam?
ending, so if you want
They're
that chance
trolling
for
us,
that
bro.
first appearance, 7-star gold pool, make sure you jump
They're
in,
trolling.
celebrate some Year of the Horse action. Did anybody in the chat get that 7-star gold pool?
A lot of people actually
I
got
got a
gold pool,
7-star
bro.
gold pool. I was pretty excited about it. Actually took him up to rank 3. Kind of regret it,
Uchiha
not gonna
Sasuke,
lie.
thank you for following,
Trophy
bro.
champion, fun to have. Never gonna use him. But
What are the
great
drops?
synergy with Nick Fury, by the way. So
I think it's
that's
the
really
same,
cool.
but
And
there's
it's
more
cool to have,
7-star
so
shards?
that's really fun. So yeah, I got a few more days left. That one, this one is still going on as well. The AQ Rampant Evolution, our new AQ format is
Yeah, 7-star Arena
live
would be amazing, but
so this one has been receiving
They ought to be
rave reviews all
baiting
around
us
the
at this point,
contest. I
yeah.
love to see it. I love to see that you guys are enjoying AQ. That's super fun.
Yeah, this
to me.
AQ was so much better,
You know,
honestly.
There's been some very interesting
Increase the sound a
feedback
bit?
towards this. I've seen weird feedback, like I wish the
Okay.
defenders had
Increase it
more
by
help.
10%.
I wish there were more fights. I wish there was more paths because I didn't want to be backup, and I'm backup in my alliance. Great, refreshing feedback to see
What's up,
for
Mackie?
AQ. So it's
Or
great to see you
Mac-
guys are enjoying
Mackie?
this one. I spoke to the designer the other day. I said
Leave
I
the
think he
sound
did a
alone. Okay,
fantastic
fine,
job. People are loving it. He was working really hard on this for a very long time. So super proud to see this go through the door. And I love seeing you guys enjoy this. It's been really fun to go through it. I went through with Gladiator, of course, and I used the unstoppable and
I went with
unblockable
Deathless
buff
Thanos
duration
and
increase,
Dubs.
and he was unstoppable and unblockable the entire time. It was a lot of fun. So if you haven't done this yet and your alliance has this up
AQ
right now and there's a
feels like
couple paths
Incursions.
left, jump in, try it out. This will, of course, be coming back. You know, I'm really excited to see how
It
we
wasn't
can
that hard,
iterate
though,
on
that
this new
content.
AQ event in the future. I think there's a lot of potential here for a lot of stuff we can do. So that's really exciting. Speaking of AQ events, we also have another Alliance Coliseum coming in March. Now, I do know that the previous one with Arcade was a little bit more on the difficult side. We definitely saw that feedback, so no worries there. This one should definitely not be on that same difficulty with Miss Kate Bishop here being the boss. So this one is going to go live on March 16th, lasting until March 19th. Now, we're trying something a little bit different here, where the first 2 or 3 Alliance Coliseums, we did not let you know the champion tags ahead of time, right? We're going to try outlining these ahead of time and see what that does when it comes to any podium friction, right? Because, hey, let's say I used Zemo on day 1, right? He has only 1 tag, and I have a pretty darn good score. But then on day 2, he's got 2 tags. That doesn't feel super good, right? I would have wanted to use him on day 2. So we're going to see if we can maybe ease some of that friction here. So let's see. So on day 1,
hopefully.
What do we got here? Let's get that slide back up. We got Ex Magica, nice little throwback there. Small Champions, and Offensive Burst. For day 2, Provocateur, Medium, and offensive damage.
I don't think they should have bothered like
Magic Thief,
showcasing this on the stream. I think the forums would be better.
Damage. No. One more thing as well with the Alliance Coliseum, we're also tossing some raid tickets in there for the Alliance milestones in March, because we did notice there was a little bit of a hole when we moved from AQ to Alliance Coliseum when it comes to those raid tickets. So this should all be back to how it was starting in March. For Solo Coliseum, by the way, the Solo Coliseum is continuing on for a few more days, by the way. So you have until March 4th to get in there and beat up the Destroyer, to beat up, who are the other ones? We had Void, we had Havoc, and we also had Crossbones. So you can get some pretty sweet rewards, man. The rewards in Solo Coliseum are crazy, to be honest. Insane. From top to bottom, there's 1.5 Tier 5 Alpha. There's Titan
Does Kate evade when you intercept her? No.
You gotta get in there.
It's only when you stun.
Even if you aren't at a tippy top progression, there's going to be stuff in there that's going to help you progress your account. So push through the Coliseum.
You just watched Kabam stream, Jade.
It's going to be a fun time. Solo Coliseum is absolutely going to return for round 2 in April. It's going to take a little bit of a nap in March.
Creators
a lot of stuff going on in March. All right. So a little bit of a break between round 1 and round 2, but no worries. It is absolutely coming back. One thing with the rewards for Coliseum, we've seen a lot of summoners get their first rank 5s around the community.
I actually forgot to change the title, but I can't really do that right now.
5s that people have used. I got to give a very special shout out to my favorite one that I've seen, Mr. Killstreak 13 here.
What?
Rocking that veteran title as well for absolutely committing to the bit harder than I've ever seen anyone commit in my entire life.
Not the OG
he has
Thanos
a 7-star rank 5
though.
Trophy champion Thanos at rank 5.
Why?
As a 7-star. He's also the leader of the Alliance, 30 thrones to Thanos, rocking that double Thanos profile picture as well. I want to emphasize, by the way,
this guy might be a Thanos.
Old Thanos, not Deathless Thanos. So that is a really fun rank up. I'm seeing somebody in chat saying, rate my rank up, Werewolf by Night. I think that is a really cool rank 5, actually. It's a really, really cool one. Someone's saying I saw a 7-star gold pool rank 5.
That was the first, no, that would make a lot more sense, right?
Was also very, very fun. But with all that being said, those are all the things that are ending very soon. All right, a lot of content last month.
That's an Alliance for Showcase again?
There's even more content coming up this month. Okay. One of those being the Alliance War and
Stellar Force
Showcase.
Champion
We
piece?
love these, right? This is coming back alongside the Saga Champion
What is a Stellar Force Champion piece?
This is starting on
Thursday, you missed one?
March 5th. Not Wednesday, March 4th, like it normally would.
Yeah,
so
that's
just
the original
keep that in
time.
mind if you log in to do it on Wednesday. It won't be there. It'll be there 24 hours later. So, of course, this one's going to be highlights of the previous saga, like
next
always,
champ?
Founders
Oh, yeah, you're right, next champ. You're right.
Huge shout out to Kabam Neuro, who puts these together. He was on our stream last month talking about Ascension stuff, and he does a fantastic job.
Who is the next one, though?
The trigger volume stuff.
I don't think they're going to say. They probably would have said already, I think.
Very, very fun in this quest. So, jump in and try it out.
I feel like they're going to, you know what they're going to do?
Doing these,
they're going to give us a piece in 9.4 from the Stellar Force, and then announce the next stream. That's what I think.
With another Alliance War Encounter Showcase comes an update to rewards. So you'll notice that the Tier 7
I really just wish they deleted AW Showcase. I just don't like it.
We got some Sig Stones. Between Alliance War Encounter Showcase and both of the Saga Showcases, there's one full Tier 7 basic in there, which is Really nice. Really, really nice. There's also 15% of Tier 5 Alpha fragments. That's about 9,000, give or take.
Wait, 15% Tier 5 Alpha? Guys, someone do the math. What's 15%?
Not too bad at all.
I think I needed like 10,000
This one's going to be focusing on
to get a rank 5.
Mutant paths, where you
what
want
is
to use
15%?
4 Barons champions. Go on in.
It's probably a lot lower,
You got
right?
those player beneficial nodes, those trigger volumes, lots of fun stuff in this quest.
9K?
Jump in and try it out if you haven't.
Okay, I'm logging into my game to see how close I am.
Both of those.
There's no
you get
way.
a lot of rewards, man, including class
These are
6
buffs.
stones, 7-star
Yeah, we didn't have any Tier 5
shards,
Alpha.
Tier 7 basic fragments that go into that one full catalyst.
What is the
and
Empowered Grace
20
Crystal?
empowered grace crystals. What could those be?
Yeah, what are they?
Wonder if we're going to talk about those later on in the stream. We are. We absolutely are. All right. Talking about Saga content, we also have Tooth and Claw
Are those like
incursions
the
coming up.
new like
This is going
Titan
live on
crystals or
March
whatever?
11th, the following week. For this one, you're going to use Saga champs to push through 15 zones. That might come as a huge surprise to all of you who wait for Saga incursions every Saga. But this one's focusing on
I
skill
need
and cosmic champions, and
19,000
of course,
Tier 5 Alpha, so I'm not going to
new boss
be
hacks
getting
are
my
gonna
next
come
one,
in to kind of,
unfortunately.
work better with the
19,000.
Saga champions. Older ones will be going
Yeah,
out.
I need like
now,
10K
one
afterwards.
big important announcement here
Rip.
regarding incursions is that with this run, actually a little bit before, regular incursions are not going to return. This is for a few reasons. First of all, we're going to be using that time to, instead of building the regular runs, making sure they're going, fixing them when they don't work properly if they happen to break, which happens with regular incursions quite a bit. Instead of using that time on regular incursions, we want to put more effort into special event formats like glitch incursions, the symbiote incursions, to kind of just make incursions feel like a special quest as opposed to just an always active thing, right? So we have a forum post going live, likely next week or so, outlining this change, how this is going to work with rewards, all that kind of stuff. Spoiler alert on the rewards, it's actually kind of beneficial, right, at the end of the day. So since we're going to be a lot more concentrated into the Saga incursion instead of having the regular ones running all the time, we're getting a nice little reward boost for the Saga incursion. So we have the old ones here next to the new ones.
Tier 7?
And as you can see, there are some
I haven't seen a Tier 5 Alpha.
First of all, the shards are doubled, 7-star and Titan shard. So you get a full 7-star for doing these 15 paths now. You also get 7,500 Titan shards. Your Tier 7 basic fragments has been multiplied by 5.
Okay, let me hide the face so you guys can see.
For Alpha, you're now getting 47-star Saga Sig stones as opposed to 15 Sig crystals. And for a while, it's been 7-star 1 to 2 generic gems, right? Now, if you're a Valiant player, you can get a rank 3 gem here. That's a big improvement. So you're going to have a 1 to 2 Saga.
Thank you for checking in as well.
2 to 3 Saga as well. There's also going to be
46 and rank up gems are great.
For going through 15 zones. What
I agree.
We're going to find out.
I wish there was a bit more Tier 5 Alpha.
Class Ascension tokens in there as well.
Just like Game for Strict 5.
Big reward boost, honestly, to Saga incursions. Really nice. Really nice stuff.
They're going to say
so I'm really excited
what the empowered crystals are. We don't know yet.
And I'm pretty excited about what we want to do with incursions in the future as well. I feel like whenever we take incursions, do a fun
they
little
can make
event with them,
incursions like the best game mode. I feel like the most fun are like when you get hacks for your champions.
So putting more time and effort into those sort of events as opposed to the
more Titan shards so I can
get regular incursions, which are a bit outdated at this point.
Bro.
I think it's going to be beneficial for the mode as a whole in the future as we iterate on it.
I'm just
Speaking of things that are going away, this one I'm a little emotional about because I always enjoyed this content.
I knew
the
about
back issues are being removed. These are going to be
variants are gone, guys.
On April 8th. These are the variants.
I know people are going to be upset because no farming arrives now.
99% of the people watching this right now.
That's kind of
like,
huge.
Oh, yeah, I did that
but if you think about it, a new player would be so confused if it's worth doing this. Now I think losing story cores or stony cores is kind of bad, so I don't know if they're going to talk about
rewards in there
resources.
Are not going to be super relevant to your account unless you're progressing through. If you are still, middle progression, there might be some rank 5 gems for 5 stars in there that you might like. But there's a few reasons why we're removing this. For starters, it's just going to reduce some bloat in the game.
Yeah, there was. It's
going to be
really
beneficial, all the way around. And also, they're just very outdated, right? And it's also going to just refocus.
I wish they just didn't scrap them though. They could have just released more because they had like the most fun challenges, like using Sig. I remember provided was like use 6 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars. That was kind of fun, but they kind of just
they do. When we like
they
update
scrapped
a
them for some
champion, for
reason.
example, we have to go in, update back issues, make sure everything is all cleaned up there, and we can be using that time.
Yeah, nobody played it. It was just for farming revives,
much more relevant to
which
the,
I feel like
player
that's
bases, as well, right?
also one of the reasons why Kabam wasn't
gone. See different versions of this sort of
especially
content
if we're talking about new Everest content.
I would definitely love to see some more stuff like this, but right now the current ones they're outdated, and they also are.
Thank you, Sandy, as well for checking in.
Experience.
I want to give that guy's points back when he just.
That's how outdated the rewards and the content are. So we'll have to see where we go with that in the future. But
I'll do that
you got 40
after.
days if you want to complete those for some fun. All right. Speaking of some side events for March, we have Gwenpool's Gal Pal Guidebook.
How many new stuff do they have? That's crazy.
This one is to celebrate International Women's Day. So this is a really fun one because Gwenpool simply just wants to show off how strong and cool
when I had nothing to do.
Which I think is great. All right?
Well, you got 40 days now.
So this is going to be celebrating we're going to be collaborating with our female community members in Marvel Contest of Champions around Battlegrounds.
Oh, this is the female.
So the way this is going to be worked is that summoners are granted a 2-star version of female champions that they chose, and we're going to have some quests tailored specifically to highlight those champions.
Summoners granted a 2-star version of female, so 2 stars?
And then you're going to get the rewards. Now, this is also really fun as well. I actually found this out yesterday, that Gwenpool will be teaching you how to use the champions in the dialogue, which I think is really fun. So make sure you read through the dialogue on this one. I'm excited to see, what she says.
I only care about the rewards, to be honest with you.
I think that's really, really fun. Really cool stuff. Complete milestones for special titles and rewards as well, okay, so including some beautiful profile pictures celebrating the women of the contest.
Dude, those are actually really good.
Huge shout out to all of the lovely ladies who make the battle.
Guys, what's your favorite one? My favorite one, Kitty Pryde, of course. I really like Kushala and Medusa.
With our women
wow, those are actually so good.
Some women on our staff
those are going to be profile pics?
And our team, as always, say it with me,
I'm definitely going
chat,
to be rocking one of those.
They don't miss, because look at these beautiful.
Yeah, those are nice. I like the art style. Medusa's kind of cool too.
Might be another special profile picture.
Psylocke is nice.
As well,
I feel like all of them are good.
You're gonna love. It's one of my favorites. It's really.
But Kitty Pryde,
cool.
look at that cute dinosaur right there.
A surprise in game though.
Yelena.
So get in there. No. Make sure.
Yelena would be a toxic one. Don't do it.
Someone's saying thank you for the Psylocke picture.
Yeah, Domina's cool.
Yeah, it's a nice one. They're all really, really cool. I don't even know which one my favorite is.
Like anime, yeah. I feel like that's why I like it.
I like that one a lot. But they're all beautiful.
Yeah, Kushala looks nice.
Absolutely fantastic. Really, really great stuff. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Talking about some other stuff going on as well.
Battlegrounds?
So when it comes to Battlegrounds, right? We feel like the formats for Battlegrounds have been a little stale for a little while now. So we're going to be experimenting with some new formats over the next coming season.
It's a dragon, bro.
The first one
you
for
know
season
what?
36. This went live with
it's a mix of both. Fine.
By the way, my bad for not letting you guys know that on the last live stream.
Wait, experimental scoring format for that season only?
Slipped right off my radar.
Do not give points for attacker health remaining?
For season 36, we are experimenting with an update to the deck size and the amount of bans. So if you don't know, there's 40 champions in your deck right now.
All non-saga champs on defense take 5% of their health per second as direct damage.
Per match. So that format update is live for the next
why is season 38
give or take.
Scary? What do you mean no give points for attacker health remaining? What?
Season 36 ends, but this one's live until the end of the season.
So if you make like a 5,000 mistakes, it's fine?
And 3. For season 37,
no, that's going to be the worst season
pre-season only here, we're going to be trying out a new node called Saga Control. And what we want to do with this is see if we can kind of shape the meta on defense utilizing nodes, right? So how this is going to work, essentially, all non-saga champions on defense only take 5% of their health per second as direct damage, right? So basically how this works is, like, let's say if you put Enchantress on defense, if she's not a Saga champion, she's going to die. You can still use her on attack, right? So if you have someone who's more of a double threat, like let's say Onslaught, for example, right? If you put Onslaught on defense,
so you just want to have Saga defenders only?
You can still finish the fight in 5 seconds with Onslaught on attack. Right? So we want to see what this does when it comes to the meta. We're going to run this in the preseason. We really, really want to hear feedback on this.
Okay, if it's preseason, it's fine. But like the next one is like season 38.
Try it out. Actually,
that's scaring me. Let me see what he says about this.
Here, to actually give some feedback on it.
Back, yeah.
Based on how this goes, we might toss it into the
sounds kind of dumb. Let's
season
see.
38 if it does well. If it doesn't, then we won't.
No,
That's
please
why we're
don't do
testing
it.
things out. When it comes to season 38, we're going to be going with an experimental format for this season only as well. What we're going to be doing here is we're not going to be giving points for attacker health remaining. There's a few reasons why we're trying this one. We're just, again, experimenting with the mode. It's been stale for a very, very long time, right?
Dude, that is
So
such
we're
a
gonna be trying
bad
that out.
idea.
Experimenting might be, a bad word, right?
So
For
you're not
example,
punished
because
if you
it's
make
not so much an
mistakes?
experiment.
Like, what?
We're updating the format for a season, and we're going to see if it's something that we like to bring back
Oh,
in
I
the future.
really
right?
don't like this one.
At the end of the day, this is going to
So
be...
this is like going to be even nukier. Who
giving
knows
a
what the
larger
notes are going to
focus
be?
in season 38 towards the speed of the fights, right? So those Battlegrounds nukes are probably going to have a lot more value in season
Why
38.
do they like nukes so
there are
much,
some
bro?
nodes to accompany this as well, where there's it's like some biohazard.
So basically,
hazard shift
Requels
type
with
metas,
Kitty
right?
Pryde,
So it should open up the
Juggernaut,
attacker pool as
whatever,
well.
Troll
Again,
Obsidian.
Let us know what you think. Always interested to read all that.
I
from
really
perspective
want
creation.
people to go crazy on the forums,
All right,
so they don't even do
speaking of
it.
things that are coming.
It's
very, very
experimental, so
soon.
it could change? No, because they
Launching
said
on
it's going to be for the
March 9th,
season,
we
bro.
finally have Ascension coming to the
Season
game.
37, they said
So
preseason, but this
the
is season
consolidation
38.
Of engagement-based currencies. We've been talking
Okay,
about
this is
one
actually
for a very,
super
very long
scary.
time, since Radiance launched about 11 months ago, give or
I
take.
don't know what
We
they're
said,
talking-
if
okay, well,
Radiance
let's
goes
see what's
well,
this,
we want to
Ascension.
do the same thing with our engagement-based
Speed matters,
currencies
yeah.
too. Well,
That's just-
Radiance
so you can
went
just
pretty
eat
well,
special
I would
trees,
say,
it's
right?
fine, like,
Everyone seems to love
sure.
Radiance. Radiance is great. So now we're doing this with our new
I thought they
currency
meant,
called
like,
Ascension.
if you
So
time
at
out,
launch,
you don't-
this is
or you
going
lose
to
half your
take
health. I thought
glory,
that was the change.
Battlegrounds tokens and
But no.
artifacts. They're going to be combined into
Ascension has a
Ascension. Now, don't
100k
worry,
cap.
we're not going to take your stuff and just auto
Let me
convert
have
it.
the face cam again.
What we're going to
Oh,
do
oops.
here is we're going to put up a little trade-in bundle in the store to exchange old currency. If you have a lot of old currency, a lot of glory, Battlegrounds,
Engaged
tokens,
players can
artifacts,
buy
all that
and
stuff, right?
earn and buy
you
more
can then
valuable
trade
resources
in
as a whole,
for
no cost
Ascension.
curve.
Ascension has a cap of 100,000. It is a fixed cap. It's not unlimited, of course, right?
I did play a little bit
So
Accelerate.
that
She seems
low,
broken.
right? But of
She
course,
seems crazy.
it's all relative at the end of the day.
Is
It could
experiment to
be
calm down?
600,000 and then
Okay.
things would be more expensive. It's all tuned.
All I'm saying
according
is
to there.
it's not looking
The way
great.
this is going to work is that we want it to have a similar purchase power to existing currencies, to that AQ.
So maybe the
Glory store,
prices are
the
very
Battlegrounds
low if it's
store,
only a cap
to
of
all that,
100K.
right? However, at the same time, this is an update, right? So we feel like engaged players, they're going to earn more Ascension, more of these resources than they currently can, and also buy more valuable resources as a whole. And this is very important. Unlike
X Hunter?
Radiance, unlike the Glory Store, there's no cost curve as you continue to purchase more things from the Ascension store.
So
if
that
you
means
buy,
there's no, like, increased
I
price?
don't know,
That's what it means?
Some tier 2 alpha is a very bad example. If you buy some tier 7 basic,
Yeah, I think that's what he means.
For however much Ascension the first bundle is.
Yeah,
the
hopefully
second bundle
Ascension
is gonna
has,
be the
like,
same cost,
tier 5A.
okay?
When does this launch?
We have a
Like
dev
April?
diary out on all
Did it
things
say?
Ascension that went live last week. Go check it out if you would like. But that's going live March 9th, and we're pretty excited for it.
March 9.
With
Okay, that's very
that,
close.
We're also going to do a pretty large overhaul to the Mysterium store, and it's actually going to get
Mysterium store?
less valuable as a whole, intentionally, right? Because what we want to
Less?
do here is we want there to be less important things that you have to track all the time. So
Lower
right now, the
rarity
way
champions.
Mysterium works is you do your side quest,
Okay,
you get your Mysterium,
For
then you
tier
go
3
to the
basic?
store, and you trade it in for all these bundles. So that's
I
a
really
little
just
convoluted
hope
at
they
the end of
just
the day.
scrap the
What we're gonna
Mysterium
do
store, and
here
I
is
hate
we're gonna
that.
take those rewards so that's currently in the Mysterium store.
Yo.
We're going to take them and push them into the side quest. So now you just kind of get them from the side quest rewards, so you don't have to go through the extra step. At the same time, we're not going to just delete the store entirely and the currency, but we are going to use that as a home for legacy items for lower rarity champions. That way we can keep the Radiant store and the Ascension store more so geared towards premium relevant items. That's going to actually progress your account. But if you're a collector and you like to rank up your lower tier champions, there's going to be
I'm
a
doing
store
everything in my
where
tier
you
5.
can
Bro,
go
I
in
need my
and
rank
get
5 Kitty
those
Pryde
items.
day 1, okay?
At the same
I
time,
need
this
it.
is where like Saga champion, Chase champion bundles are going to live as well. So that's why
Yeah, I got
Mysterium
so
is
much
still
gold
going to
as well.
stay.
Hopefully it's not just gold.
But at the end of the day, if you're looking for where are my valuable
Honestly, the
resources, you're
changes
gonna
they've
have
said,
engagement
everything they've said so far in this
currency
stream, I'm not
and
really
competitive currency.
happy
And
about.
Radiant and Ascension are
Variants
gonna
are
be at the
gone.
top there. with
Experimental
Radiant
stuff
still
in BGs,
being a bit
like,
more
I don't know,
premium,
bro.
right?
I don't know.
This full swap is happening in April. However, the old and new store will be present in March to ease the transition, and then all of the side quest rewards will be updated.
Anything about it
in
night before it
April
just
as
came?
well.
No, nothing about
so we said
9.4.
that Radiant should be a little
They
bit
still
more
have to talk
premium
about, like,
than
2 new
Ascension
champions
of
and probably
course,
Magic.
Mysterium, right? So that means it's time for an update. So March 11, 2 days later,
Wait.
we're also updating the Mysterium store.
Radiance
as well.
update?
So this is going to be nice. It's going to be nice, right? Some new items in there. Reduced
Yes,
prices
there's
on
tier 5
many
alpha,
top
guys.
items too.
6.3K per cycle.
Tier
What does
7
that mean?
basic catalyst, for example, is going to be dropping from 100,000 down to 80,000 radiance, which is nice.
Okay.
6 stones dropping
6
down by
stones.
a
I'm
bit
glad
as
they
well.
dropped
If you
this,
buy
the
all
price.
of those, that's going to be a nice
4 catalysts,
reduction
tier 2,
in the
that's
cost.
nice.
Tier 6 class catalysts are
items.
actually doubling the amount of catalysts
What is the
that you
innate
get,
stones?
and also reducing
6
the
for
price. So if you had
relics?
some trouble with tier 6 class catalysts,
Glad they have
around
tier
like
2
Banquet
alloy.
Time, for example.
And
we saw
limbo
that a lot.
tokens
That's
used to acquire 7-star magic.
double as
Okay,
much.
where's the price on that?
New items as well. Tier
Where is
5
it?
alpha catalyst fragments.
Like
Not
every
too much
30
tier
days?
5
Oh, that's
alpha
pretty
in
low
there.
then.
About
Oh, no.
6,300 fragments per cycle. Those are still super new, super rare. But we are also adding some 7-star relic materials as well. 40 innate stones, and also the first time you can get those
That'd be interesting,
tier
Never
2
Fade.
celestial alloy fragments from
That'd
the
do
store.
crazy.
You can get them
I
in
mean,
Coliseum, and they were
that's
at
good
Banquet and
stuff. That's,
everything.
like,
Now they're gonna
cheaper,
live
so
in the Radiant store
That helps.
as well.
We don't know
Also,
about the price for magic, though.
Limbo tokens. Starting on March 11th, there's going to be some Limbo tokens in the Radiant store, which is super duper exciting. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but Thor Ragnarok, he was the winner.
Okay,
And
let's
we
see.
have a
Are they
very
gonna say
special
about the
guest
drops?
here to talk about Thor Ragnarok and also all things happening with Twitch drops as well. Welcome back to the live stream. One of my best buds in the world, Kabam Dork, also known as Dorky Diggity Dave. What is going on, my friend?
Thank you. It's been quite a long time since I've been back, and we're going to talk about the Thor Ragnarok that you're going to get. We talked about that at Summoners Fest. We talked about it again at a previous live stream because I don't remember when I came here last. And we're going to talk about it's been a few months. It's been a few months. It's all right. I've been hard at work for the massive amounts of people that were asking where I've been. Just kidding. I'm just here to talk about the Twitch drops that are up and coming. So let's go ahead and toss that up because I know we've got a lot of stuff to talk about here coming soon.
Really quick clarification. Thor Ragnarok is not coming next month, right? Twitch drops. New Twitch drops are coming next month. Yeah. Just want to say.
But he does drop the hammer.
He does.
Don't
drop
say
the
that.
hammer. That's right.
But he doesn't. He's not going to have one this
Okay,
time.
Definitely don't say that.
It's a different one. I don't know. It's a different thing.
Let's talk about those Twitch drops.
Anyway, all right. Let's go ahead. Let's toss that up on the screen. And so the Twitch drops. I've been working with the team on this. It's been a long time coming. There's a lot of stuff that you got to put together to make this happen. But we are going to completely overhaul. It's a new schedule, updated rewards, and everything. You've already kind of gotten a piece of how we've been doing this over the last few months. We've been experimenting with a lot of different formats. The one thing that I know you all loved so much was 12 hours straight of Twitch drops, but I'm sorry I'm taking that away because I like taking things away that people like. Okay, just kidding. All right, so moving on, we're gonna have a new chase item called Observance. Have you ever felt like
What is that?
somebody was watching you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have, actually.
yeah, it's a musical experience. Anyway, yeah, so good.
Sabrage?
So good.
What is with about to know?
It rocks. Well, all right.
Wait, I don't understand what you mean,
I'm sorry,
Master
he's just
Chief.
staring at me. All right, so it's going to be, it's still, huh? All right, we're going to flip the mic. You know what? I'm just going to go like
Yeah,
this.
hopefully you don't do that again,
That
Ramsey.
works.
I am going to do straight up
Okay, so what
influencer
is-
style here, because I used to once do
What
that.
is the
All right,
observance?
so... Sorry. Okay, we have Observance.
Hey,
Observance
Weasley?
is going to be a new chase item. It's going to be used to get an exclusive 7-star
Why is Dave
Thor
so loud,
Ragnarok. You're going to earn that through drop milestones throughout each month, right? So just like you do with our Twitch drops, this is just going to be another item that you can collect and go into a store and pick up your Thor Ragnarok. But
Okay, that's fine.
not only that, once you've gotten him once, you can get him multiple times in the year if you want. But I think you're going to want the Ascension a little bit more, and that's going to be available after your first claim.
Wait, is it
then
going to be ascendable?
We've got the final tuning going on right now. We're just kind of like finalizing
says it.
some things in terms of rewards and how they work. One big thing here, though, is that they are going to be gated rewards. So you're going to want to make sure that you are progressing as much as possible. That's right, I'm looking right in the camera. You go ahead and you make that progression happen. You do that because we have some more things to talk about on that later on as well.
Yes,
Now,
you said progress?
no, this streams right now. This streams. Well, you know what? It is kind of streams because there's going to be others after this, but
right.
not ours. Yeah, it's open to all
Wait, progression-based?
streamers
That's
right
what he
now.
said?
MCOC content creators, streamers, regular streamers. It's all open right now. You'll notice that there's additional rewards here. We just want to give you guys a little bit of a taste of kind of the things that we're trying to do here. But by the end of the whole track, for a total of about 3 hours, I believe. You're going to get 2 7 stars. So that's pretty nuts right there. So
That's for today, right?
that's for today.
Did that make it in? We made it in with the all the 7-star stars?
I
Yeah,
would,
he's
I
gonna
would
receive a
hope
buff,
so,
yes.
because I definitely tried. I think we did.
I think
yeah,
the same
yeah,
rewards,
yeah,
but
we're all
30K
good.
Seven Star instead of
we maybe
10K.
had to pivot.
Yeah,
but
we are all
fantastic.
good. We are all good. This is not babbling nonsense. This is letting you know that you have rewards and how all of this stuff is going to work moving forward. So if that is babble, then I will babble on continuously. I'm sorry. You know, I can't help it. Okay, now. Additional Twitch drops are going to be open for the rest of the month, so it's going to kind of follow this new structure that we did over the last month. So we're going to open them up week by week, so you'll be able to go and watch your favorite content creators, watch new content creators, discover new content creators, all that good stuff. It's going to be amazing. So watch for announcements on additional rewards after this first track. As a reminder, after this live stream, even if you don't get all the rewards, you can just go watch anybody to finish up the track, right? So you don't have to watch this entire thing to completion in order to get to the last milestone. Watch anybody after the stream. Okay, moving on. All right, so we're going to have 2 main tracks moving forward. There's the new sagas. So like today is the end of this, well, not the end, but the end of the month, essentially. We're going to start a new saga coming soon in April, and that's going to be a new track. That's where we're going to introduce this. After that, you're going to have standard month, like this month
every week,
is,
probably 3 hours?
to the current Tooth and Claw saga. So 2 different tracks. You're going to have to wait to see what standard months look like. No more 12-hour drops, but they're going to be split into 4 weeks, like I mentioned. And the official live stream exclusive drops for live viewers. Now, right now, all of you people right now, we're about, 20K, 18 to 20K right now. All of you made time to come 24K. How about that?
How about it?
It almost sounds like it should be a carrot in the air.
Oh my God.
Somewhere.
There's the
I'm sorry,
CCP
I can't help
exclusive
it.
drops.
Okay, so you guys are all here watching this live. We appreciate it. We love it. And we want to reward you because you make time every single month to be here live and interact with us. So there's going to be exclusive Twitch drops for all live viewers moving forward. And if you show up, that's fantastic. But fear not, if you can't make it, we're still going to have the week 1 Twitch drops that activate immediately after the live stream, so there's going to be plenty of stuff there for you. But we just wanted to add a little bit extra.
I am a CCP
for
member,
live
gamer. What do you
viewers.
mean?
Thank you very, very much.
I'm going to have those drops,
so
by the way,
weeks
guys.
1 and 3 of the month
CCP
are going to be
exclusive
open
drops.
to all content creators, whether you are in the content creator program or you're just wanting to get into the content creator program, or you're just like
you have to watch
streaming
CCP
MCOC
members.
on your own. So there's
But
going to be
there's
something
plenty,
for you. On weeks 2 and 4, they're going to be our content creator program exclusive drops. So come and discover our content creators, see what they're all
half
about.
of those drops are CCP exclusive.
And we've got a pretty great track there for them.
Okay, that's good.
And so go ahead and support your favorite CCP content creator for Marvel Contest of Champions. All right.
That's good stuff.
Now, some featured
Good stuff.
rewards. Again, these will be tuned to progression. You're definitely going to get observance.
Wait, those are tuned to progression. That's interesting.
I like that
That's a
name.
nice
It's
name.
growing on me now,
Oh,
right?
yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
good.
it's good stuff. All right, 7-star rank up gems and sig stones are going to be available. Exalted crystals and other crystals, lots of stuff in there. Awakening gem crystal shards and empowered crystals.
Yeah,
what was
what are
that again?
empowered
I think we're
crystals?
about to find out.
Are we going to find out?
Actually.
Empowered crystals are in there, and
I'm sure not a lot though, so I
yeah.
feel like there's going to be a nice amount across the contest.
yeah, it's
It's
good. I'm so glad that they're in there. That was like so generous. You can put those in there, really? Well, let's do it. All right. And that is all I have for the future of Twitch drops. It was fantastic to be here and,
Dude,
and
we love
talk with
having
you.
you here, man.
Thank you, Rob.
Dave does a lot of work for all you guys behind the scenes, nonstop. I work with Dave every day. We work all hours of the day, way too much, both of us,
it's a little
honestly,
much.
if we're being entirely honest.
It's a little much.
But he does a lot. He does so much for you guys behind the scenes, and we always got your best interest here, and we're always looking out for you guys. We love you guys. At the end of the day, we've both been in this community for a very long time. We don't plan to be out of this community for as long as it exists.
I hope not.
I hope not.
They still have to talk about like 3 new champs, most likely.
Sending our love right
And
to
then
you
the
guys.
Everest content, we got
And,
more.
It's always great having you back on the
Got a
stream.
lot more.
Yep. And just a reminder, exclusive Twitch drops for live viewers. So plenty notice for next month. For April, it's going to be starting there. So if you like watching us live, if you're watching this on a replay,
It's kind of
and you
crazy
want to
how
get
many
some of
drops
those
they give us.
rewards,
Not
jump
many
on in.
games
There's
get
gonna be
like
extra
weekly drops.
observance
Hopefully
in
they
there.
can keep that up.
So So just kind of throwing that out there, and we'll see you guys live on the next one. At least I will, or I'll be watching.
You'll be watching.
I'll be
won't
watching.
Be here for the next one.
Yeah.
All right,
Then
let's
you won't
go.
have to wonder why. Why does it feel like it?
Yeah.
That's fine. It's all right. It's all good.
Anyway,
I like that song.
Yeah. Thank you so much to Kabam Dork for joining us and breaking down all the upcoming Twitch drops. He's been working so very hard
so that's
to
it
make
for Twitch.
possible for all you guys. I'm very excited for that.
Good.
Speaking of one thing that I'm also very excited for, before you go, Dave, let me know, are you excited for the launch of 7-Star Ascension?
Oh, absolutely. I like how you
was gonna say,
said,
champ.
like for Mysterium, you're like, yeah, if you're a collector
V4?
of sorts, yeah, that's an interesting word that you used, collector.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just since we're all here
Wait,
as
what
part of
are
the
they
whole
saying?
collective
Collector?
of this room.
What?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's kind of cool. You know?
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Anyway, point is, 7-Star Ascension is launching very, very soon, and we're going to learn all about that today. And we have actually
Collector is a
2
champ?
guests.
I don't
for
know what they're
Ascension. But
saying, bro.
before we
I
do
literally
that,
have
we
no
a little
idea.
Video
No insight
we're gonna
info. I don't
watch
know anything
breaking
about
down the entire thing. Then we're
That'd be
going to break it
sick,
down
though.
step by step. So don't you worry. Let's start getting into it.
What is going on, summoners? In case you haven't heard, Ascension's back, but this time it's bigger and better than ever. Today, we're diving deep
Sandman
into
buff?
7-Star
Hello?
Ascension. Unlike lower rarities, 7-Star Ascension does more than simply increase your attack and health. It also increases your challenge rating,
drops, dude.
prestige,
Yeah, the
and
drops are gonna
unlocks a
work after
new
Kabam's
gameplay
stream
mechanic
ends.
called
I said that.
Isoburst. All of this
They said that
increasing
as
your
well.
champion's power even further.
So you can see that border is kind of cool.
Pretty simple. Throughout the fight, your might bar will increase on its own.
Okay.
And once it reaches the maximum threshold, Isoburst will activate automatically, giving your champions a burst of extra attack.
Ah.
Well, that's great. But how do we make this happen? For starters, only certain 7-Star champions will be enabled for Ascension, with more added in various ways over time. And from certain crystals, such as the new Empowered crystals, ascendable champions will come in cluster drops. These grant not only the champion themselves, but also new materials needed to ascend your champions further. That's because there are multiple levels of 7-Star Ascension. At launch, 2 of the 11 levels will be available. And if you pull an ascendable champion this way for the first time, they'll automatically be ascended right then and there. And
Wow.
get that sweet new ascended 7-Star border. Class tokens and
So there's a
champion tokens
chance?
will be needed to ascend your champions
Oh,
further,
crap.
along with some primordial dust.
I think that's gonna be
And
real hard to
really
get.
all there is to it. 7-Star
So wait, if you want to ascend
launches
someone, you
on
just gotta get
March
lucky?
5th. And to celebrate, we'll be
I'm
giving
not a
away
fan of that.
greater empowered crystal so you can get that first ascended champion right away.
So you basically
So,
don't choose
who
who's
are you hoping
ascended.
to ascend first? Let
Whoever
us
you
know in the
pull is
comments.
immediately
And
ascended.
Until next time, we'll see you in the Battlegrounds.
I mean, it's cool, but I don't like how you can't choose. Shaba's a null teased as
All right, so
ascendable?
that was
Oh, you're
7-Star Ascension launching on March 5th. Now,
It's better than paying? Bro, you probably have to
you guys
pay.
have been begging for more info. You've been saying, give me more info. I want more info. We are
So
going
it's
to give
only
you so
attack?
much info today.
Increase,
You're
not
going to get
defense?
so tired of getting info. You're going to say, I don't want any more info. Enough info on Ascension. We're going to break it all down today. Don't you worry. Now, listen, we revealed Ascension a while ago at Summoners Fest in November, and ultimately we didn't want to keep
RNG,
you in the
no
dark
way, I
until we
know.
were ready to let you know things. So we gave you information bit by bit as we confirm things.
Because there's like, how many champions? Like 36 first?
Choices.
No, it's
so
5 per
ultimately,
class, so
when we
30?
give you information early, sometimes it's going to be a little fragmented, right?
No, wait,
so
36.
the options were
Yeah,
either
36.
save everything until today and have a massive
Dude,
info
I
drop,
don't wanna
or
get, like, a
put
stupid
things out bit
Ascension,
by
though,
bit,
for-
right?
'cause I
So
got one-
ultimately, I
enough
feel
for
like
one
we have
crystal.
a pretty good grasp of what Ascension
don't
is
know what's
across
it
the
gonna be.
community, but now we're going to lock it all into place today so that we're all prepared for the launch. Now, I know this feature like the back of my hand at
don't
this
think
point.
that
I've been
that's what they
living
said.
in this
What did they
feature
say?
for a
What do
very
you mean?
long time. However,
What if you don't have the champ? Like, I don't have some sort of what happens
so I
then?
brought in an
You
expert
pull the
today,
champ and they
my
immediately get to
very
say
good
ascended
buddy
if
who's
it's
been
the first
working
time.
super duper
Because they
hard
said
on
you
this,
pull the
a
champ and
new
you also get the
face
ascension.
to the Marvel Contest of Champions stream. Welcome, Carson, aka Kabam. Good coffee. What is going on, my friend? Thank you for joining us
coffee.
on the official stream to talk about Ascension.
Hello, I'm very happy to be here. Happy to share a whole bunch more information with everyone here.
First drop of Ascension champs automatically gives you first level of Ascension. Yes, that's what I mean.
You know, how to get Ascensions, the level up
So you basically don't choose who's Ascended.
Kind of stuff, right?
If you open Incursion, it's a core, it's immediately getting Ascended,
why don't you
you
tell
know?
some of the people at home, who are you? What do you do? And what do you do with MCOC and all that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. I do a lot of the rewards. A lot of the rewards you see, primarily I'm super excited because a lot of my work so far has been on this Ascension stuff that we're going to share today. But you'll know me from some other things. I did a lot of the Summoners Fest content, and then I just touch a lot of the other stuff throughout the game. But we've got a brilliant team here, so I can't take credit for all that work. We do a lot of stuff together.
Fantastic, man. Yeah, great answer, by the way. I asked Carson that question yesterday in rehearsal, and his brain kind of short-circuited. He was like, I can talk about MCOC all day, but talking about myself, that's a little tougher. We're having some tech issues with the microphone, I believe. Let's change the camera angle, though, while we fix that. Anyway, before we get into all the meat and potatoes of Ascension today, let's have a little bit of a recap of what we know. Can we get the slide deck up right here, Finn? When we talk about that? Beautiful. So,
increases attack, HP, challenger rating, and prestige.
A recap here.
Okay.
So it's launching on March 5th.
So might is only for attack, I think?
So the way it works is that essentially you can take those certain champions even further beyond their current power level. So there's 11 levels, and 2 are going to be live at launch.
Yeah, it seems like you needed 2 of the tokens fight fan for the second level.
A new gameplay mechanic too. All brand new champions released in standard fashion will be ascendable at launch, and as time goes on, champions will be ascendable in various different ways. We good on the tech issues, by the way? Wrapped up in the pocket. All right, so we're having some microphone issues here. Want to make sure you can hear everything Carson's saying. So just gonna iron that out real quick. We good there? We good now? We're good now. We're getting the thumbs up. We're doing it live, folks. That's what happens when we do it live. All good. So another thing here is we're talking about retroactive rewards, right? So this is another one of your babies, Carson, right? You can pull that out a little more so you don't have to hold it. There we go. There we go. So that's a new thing. We have holding mics now here on the stream, but that's great, right? So retroactive rewards. This is another one of your babies, really. Yes. So walk us through RER, which is how we're going to refer to it. Retroactive economy rewards, what it is and why we do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is something that started because all you guys in game are doing lots of really great things. And there's not always rewards or things for you that we feel serves up to the effort you're putting in at the time. So this is a way that we can start to plan things out and give you things early before the content is actually ready.
And if you max Sig Titan do, you get more stuff.
And yeah, this has been one of our sort of initial goals at this. So we appreciate you all learning along the way and giving us our feedback on the process. But we're super excited about how this one's going so far. Yeah, absolutely. And we actually have different forms of RER that are going to be paying out over the next few weeks. And we actually had some that started paying out as well, right? So let's start talking a little bit more about those super duper shards. So the first wave of RER went out actually a few days ago, right? You might have seen those super duper shards that went live into your mailbox. That's going to be going towards the super duper Ascension box going live next week with the launch of Ascension. You good? Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, okay. Oh, that's great. I love that, actually. That's fantastic. Okay. Let's get a really fun thing when we go back to Carson. Anyway, can we get the slide deck up, though? Slide deck up. Beautiful. So, Super Duper Shards did start going out this week. Now, there are going to be more Super Duper Shards coming to your inbox. Now, the reason being is because starting with the launch of Ascension on March 5th, every 7-star that you dupe is going to give you Super Duper Shards in real time. So on top of just the Titan Shards you normally get, you're also going to be making your way towards the Super Duper box as well. Now, Carson, why did we do this? Yeah. So we wanted to reward you for, the content and the things you're already doing. And we know a lot of you players out there are getting into the game. You're getting lots of 7-star duplicates, and you don't always feel like you're being properly rewarded for that. So this is a way to expand upon that. And to start to get some of that stuff into your account so that you can use it right away when Ascension Plus launches. Absolutely. So there's going to be one more package of Super Duper Shards going out. However, you do get extra Super Duper Shards for duping Max Sig Titan crystals. Why did they call it Super Duper Shards? We're still going to have to send those retroactively as well, but we are looking to get that implemented into the game so that those just naturally give you more, Super Duper Shards as well, right, going forward. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk a bit about the Super Duper Ascension box. These are the champions that you're working towards with those Super Duper shards. You have Immortal Abomination, we have Arcade,
Spiral's
we
the
have
best one from
Corvus
that.
Glaive. Can we get the image up? Corvus Glaive, Danny Moonstar, Hitmonkey,
What are
and
they
also
doing, bro?
Spiral. There are some really fun champions here that are going to do really well with Ascension, I think. So I'm pretty excited for that. So
I don't want to
Carson,
see
how many
arcades,
Super Duper
bro. I
shards did you
hate
get?
them.
I have 15,000, which is a very interesting number, which we'll get into in a future slide. But
I
some
got
of
like
you are
18K
already aware
and then
of
25K
that number
in the
and
main.
the importance of it.
It's almost like you rigged it, man. You got exactly 15,000.
Just about.
That's crazy. Yeah, I got about 80,000 actually. So I opened
That is
a decent amount.
far ahead of me.
Crystals.
How much did Mike say?
But I'm excited. I'm gonna get about 5.5 of these, right?
What?
So I'm really excited.
Does
to
he
open
have
this.
80K?
It's gonna be a really fun time. But let's
Oh
talk
my
more about the specifics
days.
here. Let's talk
Yes.
about the
Okay,
Super
face
Duper
cam.
box. So this does go live alongside Ascension. Like we said, we want you to be able to jump in on day one and open these shards, right? And I already said in the video, I can't save the reveal that like, hey, there's going to be also a free crystal.
You get the champ if you don't have the champ, and then you also get the
So
Ascension.
you're going to have a few Ascensions like
for
right
them.
away, you know, especially if you have Super Duper shards. But this goes live
So I
right
guess
away.
if you don't have that 7
It
star, it's
costs
kind of
15,000
another
shards,
way to
and
get
a
them.
cluster drop. More on that in just a bit. But you get
And they can get more
250
SIGs on
shards
them.
per 7-star dupe and 500
When does
total
Ascension drop?
for
I think they
maxed
said
Titan crystal
March
dupes.
something,
Now, actually, we just
like
upped
early
that number
March.
yesterday, right?
Right, guys?
So
Correct me
any
if I'm wrong.
additional shards that would have been there for the first wave are going to be attached to the second wave. So we wanted to make those Titan max
An
dupes
eyeball,
just a little
okay,
bit more
that's
valuable,
interesting.
right?
Absolutely, and this is part of the nature of the retroactive rewards that we're doing. We're trying to figure these things out ahead of time, get as many things locked in. But as we go and as things change, we will along the way we'll figure out we can give you more. Like in this case,
Oh.
so we're really excited to have been able to make that change and get that out to you guys as soon as we
9th,
can.
okay, March
Absolutely.
9th.
Now tell me a bit
It's
more about
very
this box
soon,
in particular.
actually.
So it
It's
says
like
here,
almost
we might do more in the
1
future,
week,
but it'll be
like
a new box
8, 9
or a new
days.
pool, and these shards will not transfer to a new box.
10 days.
Correct, yes. We wanted to be super clear with this box that these shards are for this box. You don't have to worry about saving them or spending them on anything else. There should be no reason not to spend on this box or spend your currency on this box. With a fixed pool as well too, so you don't have to worry about this pool growing or the champions within it changing or things going amiss on you and changing up your plans. You can comfortably take your super duper shards.
How many slides do you think they've showed us so
Yeah, I
far,
think
guys?
that's great. And
I
like
will be
from,
110.
speaking candidly, strictly as a player, I feel
I'd
like
say more
sometimes we
than
have so
half,
many
right?
choices in this game where it's like I open a Nexus Crystal and it's like,
Danny
which
Moonstar
champion do I
have
choose?
potential
Which
to be a
champion
high
should I
speed
rank?
champ at
What
launch.
should I do? What should I do, right? It's kind of nice to like make
I mean, no,
progress
high
towards
evolutionary
a
is
box
high.
like this and not have to make any consideration
Like
at all.
30?
And
Nah,
should I
there's
shade
no
the
way they've
shards
showed
for
only
the
30,
rollover?
bro.
Should I open it later?
They've definitely
It's
thrown
I
like-
got 15,000.
definitely shown like
There's
50,
100% benefit
60,
to open it
I
and make some
think.
progress towards my account.
Because we've
For sure.
been
And you
here
can
for
open it
like 55 minutes or
times,
so.
and
50.
you'll consistently slowly get through it. You'll get through it more and more all the way up to level 2.
Because they
And we have
showed a lot
little
of the,
and
like,
beyond
the
text
stuff
there
that
as
we
well,
knew.
which we'll get into in a little bit as well too.
Sounds great. Let's move on along because we have some more RER and some more stuff with cluster drops, right? So cluster drops as a whole are meant to make your featured
I think they
pools
say
more
in the
valuable.
video
So
what
pulling a
happened.
featured
They
champion
just,
from
I don't
a
know.
featured Valiant
Like, I
crystal
think we
will
just
also
heard
grant
about
a
those,
cluster
right?
drop granting
video.
their Ascension 1 materials. Now these specifically are the champion themselves, which by the way, if you pull an ascended champion from a cluster drop or crystal they're in,
It
you
says
do get the
slide
champion. If you have them at
42?
SIG 40, they will now be at
What?
SIG 60. You also get one champion
So we've done 33% of it?
class Ascension
Oh
token
my
from them as
God.
well. Now, any ascendable champion that you pull
Jeez.
from a featured
Oh,
Valiant
bottom
crystal
right, it says
from
42.
Liz or
Okay, I don't
Padawan,
see it.
from Lizard onwards will be sent these materials through retroactive
That's kinda
account
crazy.
rewards, right? And those will be out in a few weeks after the feature goes live, right? So we can get the final tally.
So we're gonna
and
be here for
check them
another
out,
hour,
all that kind of stuff.
100%.
But we also do have a little surprise as well, speaking of Lizard,
Oh, behind his
right?
cam.
The Lizard celebration is not just from the Valiant crystals, right? If you currently have a 7-star Lizard, everybody right now who has a 7-star Lizard will also be able to have a level 1 Ascended Lizard 2. Because on top of any featured crystal, right? If you get Lizard from any source as a 7-star, since the reveal of Ascension, you're also granted 1 Science token and then 1 Lizard Ascension token per each Lizard
I don't
pool.
really care about
The
this
really
too
cool part of
much.
this is that we're extending
don't have enough
the Lizard
resources,
celebration bonus until
but
March
that's cool.
12th.
Yes, absolutely. We're again similar trend.
You mean the
some of
drops
other
are cash? No,
we're trying to make
you're
sure
going to
we
be able
as
to
much of
get
this stuff
them
to you as
after
we can.
Kabam ends.
We're super happy
you
to be
can
able to
only earn
extend
the
this
drops from
into the
Kabam
next,
stream right now.
Gwenpool rollover. So that will be hopefully super
You
fun for
never
everyone
know.
here.
I don't have this guy. I
I'm
don't think I
excited as
have him
well,
yet.
too.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited for
Wait,
that.
what does
I
it
really
say?
am, because the next pool
March
is really
12,
exciting. There's a lot of
10
fun
a.m.
champions
BST.
in there.
Okay.
Heimdall's going to be in there, by the way, who I really, really want Heimdall. So I also need to pull a few more lizards, too. So I hope to kind of do some 2 birds with 1 stone there with the rollover. But that's really cool.
This will be continued, though, through the retroactive rewards, so you won't see the token pulled directly with the Lizard Champion.
Right.
Which is an
New
important
Titan
note.
is
That's
10 days.
very
Yeah, we're going to get a lot more
Yes, great
stuff.
note.
I think there's going to be like
So
Nico,
let's talk a little
200,
bit more
Spider-Man.
about some cluster drops.
I might get
okay?
some more stuff.
So, this is what a cluster drop looks like, essentially, and you did see this in the
Okay.
video, right? But let's break it down a bit.
So let's see what they say.
As you can see here, we pulled and ascended Adam Warlock, okay? So now Adam Warlock dropped as a cluster drop here alongside 1 Cosmic class token and 1 Adam Warlock champion token, right? Now those are used to level up your Ascension, because just like ranking a champion, each Ascension rank, I didn't change that rank to a level. Each Ascension level has a unique cost, okay? So similar to ranking champions, each one has a unique formula. These are made from items in cluster drops, along with different tiers of primordial dust. Now Carson, I'm so curious
What?
here.
I
Can
thought you
walk
only
us
needed a
through,
token.
how many tokens I need? Like, what's the formula for all of this? Like talk to me about the
Okay, so
Ascension
this is
level
rank
cost.
1?
Absolutely. So for Ascension level 1, we've got 1 and 1, 1 champion-specific token.
Okay,
and
so
1 class
basically you
specific
pull them, you
token.
get them ascended
And
level
this
1.
is really so we can
For 2, you
continue,
need
and
2
as you've seen in
tokens,
some of sort of the other content
20
we've talked about
Ascension
so far with
token,
this,
Mystic Ascension
we
token,
can
and
include the champion
500
with
dust?
the initial Ascension 1 materials very easily.
Wow.
This will be great for anyone in Paragon or anyone sort
Dude,
of just
Ascension
starting to
level
get
2 is
into,
kind of expensive.
the 7-star
Like,
sort
just
of ecosystem
pulling
we
the
have, because
Ascension
this will
thing
make sure that
twice
when you're getting
is
Ascension,
hard.
you're a good proportion of the
And I
time
don't know how
also
many
getting
tokens you get from
and
the
if you're
class
further along,
specific.
you'll also be getting that duplicate, of course,
Yeah.
and Awakening with your Ascension level 1, just meaning you
So
get
you
a
need
lot
10
on
for
that
level
first,
2.
Ascension.
How
What
many
about level 2?
Ascension tokens
Level
you
2,
get though from
we expand a little bit beyond just the 1
like
and 1.
class-based from each
we're
crystal?
starting to bring
Like
in
1?
dust that
If you
many
get 1,
probably
that's
currently
very
already have,
bad.
Tier 2 primordial dust. We'll be expanding the inventory cap for that as well too, so you'll be able to collect more and
Yeah,
more.
I guess you can save the tokens.
And then the the class tokens, they increase from 1 to 10, which is a significant increase. But
Yeah.
while you're looking at getting all your champions to Ascension level 1, there'll be other ways to collect those tokens so that you can be prepared when Ascension
How many
level 2
tokens do you
is
get
ready
per
for you.
dupe though?
Fantastic. So what
That's
I'm
what I
saying
wanna
here is
know.
that it takes
If it's
one
one,
of each
each
token
pool is
to get from level
one
just
champ
to get
crystal?
that level 1
Yep.
Ascension. And
What do you mean
then
each pool?
I need 2 champion tokens to get to level 2. But I need 10 class tokens. But as you said, there might be some other ways to
Okay.
get those class tokens.
Okay,
right? So
good,
talk
good,
to us a
good.
little bit about that.
Yeah, for sure. This is another item that you'll be able to find throughout within
That's
the game.
good. That's
You'll be
good because
rewarded
if you probably
you'll
get
see it
one,
within
which is
content.
like very bad.
And then you'll continue as well to get
It
one
works
of
throughout
these with
various
those
pieces of
cluster drop pulls,
content. Okay.
that we mentioned that will help you.
Probably like 9.4,
Yeah,
maybe
fantastic.
EQ. I'm guessing.
We talked about a bit in the Incursion rewards. I believe there are 20 of these, something like around that number, right? There's a decent amount
Okay.
of these in the saga Incursions. that are going
20?
live
If
next
it's- okay,
month.
that's
So
good.
you're going to be start earning these right away, and these aren't meant to
Yeah,
be
the expired
super
dust, I
difficult to
know.
get, correct? Right.
So it's all
these are
based
meant
on
to
luck?
just be a way to
Yeah.
interact with the ecosystem for Ascension and all of that.
It doesn't
kind of
seem
fun
like
stuff.
they want to rush it, which I'm
Speaking
kind of
that rank,
a
that
fan
level
of.
1, right? And again, I didn't change
But
the
I'm not
rank
a
to
fan
level
of
there
just
either.
not being
There's a
able
lot
to
of
select
slides
who
here,
you want to
guys,
ascend,
Let's go
right?
through. Anyway, there's auto ascension level 1 as well. So cluster drops are meant to just make ascension easy. So when pulling an ascendable champion from a cluster drop for the very first time, before they're ever ascended, they are automatically taken to Ascension 1, and the class token and the champion token are consumed right then and there, so you don't have to do another manual step. Now,
That's
if
good.
there are pieces of content that award, Ascension tokens and all the stuff, you have to do a manual rank up at that point. But the goal here is that if you get a champion from a cluster drop that's not ascended, they're now ascended for you.
Yes,
So what
which
is the difference?
hopefully
Like,
super
what's the
exciting.
cluster drop? Is it the 15,000
Yeah, you'll see
crystal?
it ascended
I
right
think
away.
that's
If
what it
it's a
is.
new champion to your roster, you'll get that auto ascension with the new champion. And if it's a duplicate, it will work.
I'm
as
not a
well,
fan of
too,
not
in
being
that
able to
case.
select. I'm not gonna lie.
as well.
Because what if I get like a
So it's
gentle or
ultimately
some
relatively
worse?
simple here. It's pull the champion, have them ascended.
Yep.
Pull the champion more, take them to level 2. That's really all it boils down to at the end of the day,
Exactly.
right? So Let's talk a little bit about like the Ascension base pool. So we had Kabam Neuro on the stream. That's
30
two mentions of
features
Kabam Neuro
launch,
today.
30
Hey, buddy, I hope
champions.
you're watching right now.
Yes, at 36, 30.
He does great work.
Wait, was it 30?
It's
It's
great to have
5
him on
per
the stream
class, that's
and
right.
Put his face to his
Cluster
work.
drops mean
But
champion
the
with
base pool
Ascension
is launching
mats,
with
yeah.
5 per class, okay? Now the launch pool was
50 gates
carefully
for Super
designed
Duper Ascension
to interact
pool.
with one another as a group of 30
So what is the
champions
difference
for the features
between
launch.
Super Duper Ascension
Now, as
and
you
the
know
other one
now,
they
you
said,
know all
the
30
cluster
at this
drop?
point.
What
So
are the
there's
difference
many
between
different
those?
RPG mechanics that are present amongst the champions, and about a third of the pool is getting tuned up at launch. These champions will be available via new crystal sources like those
I feel like they're making this more confusing than it is.
Well. And if you want more details on what went into
Super
the
Duper is just
creation
a pool of those
pools
6
in their entirety, check out our class reveal post.
So
from the
like
past
Eyebomb
few weeks.
Spiral.
There's lots and lots of info
So
on all of that
Eyebomb
stuff.
Spiral and the
But here
others
we
are not
have
going to be
a
included in
full
the
picture
crystal, the
of
15K?
The launch pool. Let's take a full screenshot here of this, Finn, if we can. Just look at that. Now, obviously, like I said, a third of the pool is getting tuned up, and these tune-ups are feeling really, really, really nice for a lot of these champions. Honestly, some of them are getting a really
And like I said, I think they're
nice
making it
value boost, in my
confusing.
opinion.
Like, if once it goes in the game, we will know.
Like Mojo right
Like,
now, for
what
example,
includes
is an
what.
absolute monster at the moment.
But I don't
for
understand why they made
Alliance
2
War.
different pools.
If you get him ascended for next season, oh boy, he's going to be absolutely ridiculous.
I think the Super Duper is just the 6th champ. It's the separate
really,
box.
really nice pool, honestly.
What,
I think.
you got the
I'm
shards
excited for this to. To go live. So let's talk
So
about
why would they make
base
it
pool
separate,
updates,
though?
because I
I don't
find
know.
this very interesting. This is a bit
So the
different from how
crystal
we've
is
done
going to
things in
have
the past,
30,
right? So the
but the
launch
box
pool,
is going to
or the
have all
base
those
pool,
6,
as
right?
we
I think I get
usually
it
know
now.
Of Ascension, it does not grow, unlike the 6-star and 7-star base pool, right? Talk to me a little bit about that.
For sure. Yeah, this is something new we're
Base
trying.
pool updates?
And it's going to be a trend with Ascension as well, too. We're trying to try some new things here and there and see what works. But we really wanted to have a fixed base pool for this.
It won't get harder to acquire launchable Ascension materials as more champions are added. So what does that mean?
You're working through this pool, whether you're getting it from a crystal, which
Sendable
we'll talk
champs.
about, or wherever you're progressing through it.
Okay,
we're
let's
not
hear.
going to be adding more champions to the pool. And what that is really to say is set the baseline that it's not going to be getting more difficult when you're working your way through this pool. You're not gonna be focusing on a champion within it or hoping to get one within it, and then all of a sudden we make it a whole bunch more difficult.
Okay, so how does that work when they get added? When more they get added?
And then as we go, there'll be plenty of new ways to.
Is there gonna be
access
like
the
new
champions
different
from this pool
crystals?
and work your way through it.
Sounds good. Let's talk about some of these
The base pool's
crystals
gonna be
now,
a separate
all right?
crystal?
Because
Yeah.
I've been waiting
Base
to
pool
talk
Ascension
about these
cluster
empowered
drop.
crystals. I am so
What is
excited.
this?
Talk about
Oh,
these.
the empowered
These are launching
crystals.
alongside Ascension, and first of all,
Okay.
and most importantly, they look absolutely gorgeous.
They look so good.
They look so good, right? So let's talk about the empowered crystals, because they can
Base
drop
gun.
1 of 4 items, and the lowest reward they can drop is a 6-star. So 5 stars.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Sorry, I'm sorry. Listen,
Wait,
if you're
aren't those like
progressing
the new
player, 5 stars
Valiants?
can be
What are
very useful
those?
for you. But if you're at the point where you're chasing 7-star Ascension, you don't want to be pulling 5 stars from Valiant crystals and stuff, right? So we decided just to make these crystals really good. Ultimately, that was kind of your goal here. You wanted to
Absolutely.
make the crystals
Yeah.
good. And I think you did a good job here. Where the lowest you
That's
can get
actually
is a
for
6-star,
Ascension champions.
and
Yeah,
you
that's
can
good.
actually get 7-star shards outright. Then you can get those non-ascendable 7-star champions as well. So from the 7-star base pool, the normal base pool, and then there's also a low chance to get a base pool Ascension cluster drop here.
0.45?
Now, one thing to note is that these also will
Goodness,
be
bro.
using the Grandmaster's Grace system as well. So you'll always be working
Are
towards
those crystals
that,
considered
that
good?
goal of getting that cluster
I
drop
mean,
here.
sure, you have a 9%
talk
chance
to
to
me
get
a bit
7-star,
about
but like,
these
yeah, I don't
empowered
know.
crystals, and how we're gonna get them, where they are, all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, what does this say,
Yeah, there's
though?
2 main ways you'll get
At
these.
120
one is through rewards
opened,
within
even
the
ascended
game, so
champ
you'll
is
have
not
them
pulled,
just,
guarantee one
within,
base.
a lot of your
Oh,
base
okay, so the
pool
grace,
avenues,
basically.
they will be
That makes
runnable.
sense.
And then you'll also be able to
120, okay.
spend
What's the
total units
cost
on
of
them
this,
as well,
though?
too, which
What is the cost on it?
Comparably,
200 units? If it's
pretty
200
solid,
units, not bad.
amount, I'd say.
Okay, 200
And,
units actually
the real
not
goal
bad.
with these crystals is to make sure that as
Okay.
you're earning them, you always feel like you're moving.
That's not bad, that's not bad.
So whether that's from the
But
content within
basically
them,
new Valiant crystals.
or from the grace
I'm
system.
not too
as
upset
you're
at
progressing
this, but
towards
I never really
the
dropped
greater,
units in those crystals.
prize
I don't
there.
like it.
We always want to make sure that you.
But
just
will
feel
those
like you're
include like the feature
Now,
champions
these are
too?
cool,
The new
but
7
what's even
stars?
cooler is the greater empowered crystal. So this is going to be the premier Ascension crystal from the Ascension base pool. Now, greater empowered crystals will be found as rewards in content and likely used
In
for offers
offers,
in the
of
future
course,
for big
of
events and
course.
big sale days, of course, right?
cannot
But
purchase
these
with
cannot be
units.
purchased
What?
with units, and they also will not have crystal shards. So This is very interesting, right? So if you look at the
So you can
premier
only get
7-star
those from
crystal at like 7-star
offers,
launch,
basically.
you had the Titan crystal,
That's great.
right? And it took a very long
So what
time
do they give us?
to earn Titan shards toward opening that first Titan crystal, right? Instead of having greater empowered crystal shards, what we have are empowered crystals, right? Talk to me about that dynamic a little bit.
For sure. So yeah, when comparing it to some of our other crystals, like the Titan crystal or the 7-star Hero crystal,
What kind of content you maybe
collect
hopefully
shards, you are making that slow, steady
If you
progress
get like
to
2
that crystal.
per month or something.
Where we wanted to change things
That'd
up
be
a bit
cool.
is we still wanted to give you that slow, steady
What does
progress
this give
to the
us,
grace
though?
system of the empowered crystal.
Oh,
but now
cluster
along
drops
way,
from the
you're
Ascension
getting
pool. So that's
additional
basically
Right.
one
you're getting
crystal of
rewards, you're
the
moving
30
forward
ascendable
at
champions, I
every
think.
crystal we give you, and you're you have that additional chance.
I feel like they're making so many
as well, even
things,
just on
bro.
one regular empowered crystal.
That's right. And I think a very important piece of information here is that when Cavalier went live, way before your time, Act 6.
So if it's one crystal,
Cavalier
you get
crystals
one
launched, right? There's no
ascendable
gray system,
champ?
and there was a chance to get like 6 stars, and like you could get them
That's
for 200
good.
units, and they were exciting at the time. Then
But I'm scared of the offers, though.
Valiant crystals. But
Yeah, it's only
ultimately,
dollars, exactly.
They weren't really
They're
given
making
out
it way
as
too confusing with all the
rewards
new
too
names.
often.
I agree.
Here and there,
I think
sure,
it is confusing right now.
Here
In
and there,
game,
they
it's not
say
going to be
throwing
as
those
bad.
bonuses for stuff, but the
But it
goal
is pretty
with empowered
confusing.
crystals is to use them as a reward source.
Hope I get Punk as the free Ascension. Ooh, nice.
And I think that's very
I hope I get
important.
like
right away.
Spiral, High
right away.
Evolutionary,
Especially
Kindred.
with the free one right off day
Oh,
one.
fantastic. Absolutely, yeah. So let's talk a bit about brand new champions, right? So Ascension for like new release champions, as we know, every new champion added through a standard release, through Valiant Crystals, those are going to be ascendable, right? So, Ascension for new champions will be exclusive to their featured hero Valiant Crystals to start off, but those champions and their Ascension materials will be available again to earn some form in the future, likely in 2027.
What?
But no exact details to share at this time. Can you talk to me a bit about that?
For sure. Yeah,
Bro.
We want to bring
So the new champions, you
some of the
cannot
focus
ascend
and the
them
excitement to
unless you, unless
brand
they
new
are
release
you get them
champions
from the
when they're
Valiants.
So
Or you're gonna have to wait a
we're putting
year.
some focus
What?
on this crystal, but we know
Bro.
it's not always a blast to open. So we're also
Why do
planning
I
some
feel like the new
changes around
champions are going to be absolutely broken if they're doing this?
Featured Valiant Crystals are getting a very nice update as well, alongside Ascension.
Normal 7th drop
going
will be
live
doubled to
with the first
5.57.
New
1% chance of an ascended base full 7-star. Oh my god, the whales are so happy right now.
Right? So on top of the featured champion and the Grace Timer being a cluster drop.
This update
Talk
goes
to me
live
about
with
these
Pixie's
increases
release
right
on
now.
March 5.
Absolutely. And yeah, a
The
great note
whales
is
are so
that,
happy right now, guys.
The
They're
Ascension
so happy.
materials will also be granted from the Grace Timer of the featured champion pool as well.
It is
So not-
really
you don't
pay to
just have
win. Oh my
rely on,
god, bro.
chance for that. And then in addition, we're doubling the drop of the 7 stars.
Big
just the
cash
regular
grab, please boycott. No,
stars
once
within
no,
this.
no, no.
And
I never
that's sort
liked
of
doing the
part of
boycott.
a greater theme that
But
I
it
see
is a
here as we
big
go
cash
through
grab.
this, that we're in general making
massive,
7 stars
bro.
more
Jeez.
more acquirable, and we'll be getting more players within that 7-star ecosystem, so they can start to play around and enjoy
Yeah, you're right,
Ascension as well,
Landy,
too.
but they say they're going to give us like a super
Then
duper
we've got,
ascension or
1%
whatever
on
the crystal called
ascended base
for
pool.
free
That will be
day
your
one.
cluster drop
So if this
from
is
the
one
base pool,
crystal, then
so you'll be progressing towards that pool as well, not just from the
Dude, that is
empowered crystals,
crazy,
but also
man.
From this one now too. And then we've also got a bit more of a chance just to get empowered crystal as well from this. And that, again, will be that theme of just making sure you
That
feel
is
like you're
kinda
progressing
insane.
forward. You'll be progressing towards the grace on that.
And I think
you'll be,
we're scared of like rank 5
always
to
going
rank 6.
forward.
I feel like Ascension is going to be so much more
what
pay to
I'm
win.
kind of seeing here is that 7 stars are going to become a lot more common, right, in the game through the empowered crystals that are given out for rewards, right, through content, and also Valiant Crystals getting an update here. One thing to note is that brand new champions, while their Ascension is not going to be ready, readily available right away, they are still entering
So mad right now,
for
yeah.
the 7-star,
Yes.
just as normal.
I'm not gonna
right?
lie, so far the
you're
stream-
probably going to be earning a lot more Titan shards.
Sounds
So
the
those
greatest.
new champions are probably going to be a lot
I'm not too
easier
happy
to
with
get
all those
as 7
changes.
stars in the future as well. Now, what progression levels can purchase these?
I
featured
am
Valiant
sure
Crystals, Carson?
Pixie's
these
going to
will
be
be Paragon
broken, bro.
Paragon Plus. I just saw somebody in the chat just yelling justice for Paragons. So
saw
there we
justice
go.
is in chat, they said, yeah.
Justice is had.
Like I said, the whales are
Absolutely.
happy.
So let's talk really quick also about non-standard releases, right? So we're going to break this down and boil this down just very, very simple here into 2 different groups, all right? Standard releases, brand new champions that are added as a completely new character through featured Valiant Crystals, and then we're just going to say chase champions for anything that's different from that, right? So unlike the base
This does
pool
protect
and
free-to-play
releases,
players? What do you
there's
mean?
not going to be a cookie-cutter release strategy for those sort of chase champions.
They're giving one just over the
Ascension
duper
acquisition.
super and
For
one for the
example,
base pool?
we may
I
release a
think
champion,
so.
like,
They said they're giving
Kitty Fortune is
one,
a great example here,
and it
we
should
feel like
include one, like, enough for one of
powerful
this
enough for that
currency.
Ascension, she does
We
not
don't know
need that
yet, though.
launch, and she can still be released into the 7-star ecosystem without her
Why are they
Ascension being
teasing Kitty
immediately
Pryde,
available.
though?
And that's not to say
Come
those
on.
chase champions will never have Ascension, of course, but just not right.
Kitty won't be getting Ascension anytime soon, probably, yeah.
For sure. Yeah, we want to leave this open so that for these other champions.
So
that
basically,
come,
champions
we can
like,
do
I don't know,
lots of
maybe
fun things with
the
them. We can
track,
try different things.
like Britain
some
or
of them
something.
will be easier, some of them maybe more
If someone
difficult, some
gets
right
released
away,
the same way like
some a
Britain
bit
did,
later.
they're not going to be
We're just
ascendable,
really
or they're
trying
going to
leave it
be
open so we
in
can
their own
do
way.
Lots of fun stuff.
Makes sense, man. So let's talk about how the economy is going to look in 2026. Looking specifically at Paragon Plus here.
Yeah,
do you guys think we're moving way too fast?
One thing of note here is that with all of this talk of, there'll be more 7-stars and that sort of will be changing, we do want to make a note that for the rank 5 rollout, like that is going to continue to progress as normal. There's no planned changes to that at this time. But yeah, as I just mentioned, you're going to see this increased acquisition of 7-star champions, both through some increased ways to earn them,
always feels like
as
that,
well as the bundling of Ascension with
I mean, we've known for years that this is a pay-to-win game.
You can expect roughly as
It
a
just gets
baseline,
worse and worse.
1.5 ascendable base pool champions to be earned via standard rewards each month.
Moving way too fast, and they're also making everything way too grindier. Yeah,
which we'll even get into one very shortly here as well too.
Yeah, and that's just for standard rewards. That's like side quest, EQ, Incursion, Saga, all that kind of stuff, right?
I am confused with all those names.
Collectives are coming. Now, listen, this stream is already, super long. We got a lot more to do today. So we're not going to dive into collectives today. They are coming, though. And collectives is kind of made to work complementary with Ascension.
What is collectives?
Ascension. Talk to me a bit about this.
For sure. This is mostly just to give you guys an example of what we're talking about. As you know, the game evolves, we're going to be tying Ascension into more and more things. We've already got planned on our up and coming here that
Wait,
when Collectives comes,
what?
we're going to be rewarding more and more of these Ascension-related things, and you'll be able to see more and more ways to get them.
Wales will
I'm
spend on
definitely excited
radiance,
for that.
which is
So stay
RNG.
tuned.
So
More
Fribly
info
will
on
have an
collectives
advantage as
probably
not
next stream,
Wales.
and definitely a very deeper dive the following one as well. But Carson, let's
I
look
don't
to the
understand,
future,
Sneaky.
man.
Like, what
There's
do you
still
mean?
9 more levels of Ascension to go. So that 7-star runway, it's definitely extended, right? So those 7-star champions,
next is gonna be 2.
they're going to be valuable for a
gonna be
very,
3
very
and
long
4.
time. But
Once
up
materials for level
next,
3 and 4
naturally,
release, you'll
the
be able
Ascension
to
cap will
level
be raised
those.
from 2 to 4.
No
And at that
final
point,
deals of
1
3,
and 2 will
2 to
likely
6 new
be
future
easier
champions
to
will
get,
return to
right?
have their Ascension levels earned.
We
again
plan
in
to
new
go
ways.
in sets of 2. No exact set timeline for that. But as we progress and we increase more levels, there'll be new.
They said
and
1.5
increased ways
base
to get
pool Ascension
early
mats
levels,
each month.
and
Your
you'll
standard
see that
rewards.
increase for your already ascendable champions you have as well too.
You're just gonna have to get
you'll
lucky,
to be
man.
careful,
Like
though, and
for
watch
the from the crystals,
champion-specific
like
tokens and make
I
sure
didn't
you're
know
getting
it was
enough of
luck based and
those,
you couldn't choose.
Some champions
Dude,
may
the
be
game is
restricted
gonna be
in those,
like much harder
in that
going
is
forward.
something that you need to make sure. Well, you're just getting enough.
Guaranteed 3 and 4 Ascension mats will
But
be in the back.
ultimately, what I'm seeing here
No,
is
I think
that
it's gonna
if
be
a champion
way
is
sooner.
enabled for Ascension,
Way sooner.
they're not going to
The
not
whales
be
are
able
gonna
to go
have
to
like
level 3 or
Ascension
level 4 when it's
2,
released, but you do need the
like
champion
very
tokens for
soon.
that to do it right
Probably
away,
the first like
right?
3 or 4 months they're
So
gonna
no
have
final
like
details on
many
the level
champions
3 or 4
ascended level
cost just
2.
yet, because we're
The whales,
we're
'cause there are
working
gonna be
through it, man.
multiple
We're working through
offers.
it. We got all 1 and 2
And
ready
then
to
they're
go.
gonna have to move, you
And
know?
also the 2026
Basically, the
new future
whales
hero
are gonna
champions will
control
return, have their
when
Ascension
they
levels
release
earned
level 3
again
and 4.
in new ways. So man, that was just so much to do with the economy and systems of
Why do I feel
7-star
more
Ascension.
tired
Dude, thank you
watching
so
a
much
stream
for-
than
for
playing?
breaking down all of
Why?
that for us
Maybe it's
today. And
because,
guys,
like,
we
the
got more
reading.
7-star Ascension news
Yeah,
coming
we
up.
should have
We
made
have
the first
another
pick.
guest later on in the stream to talk
I
about
really
the
don't
power
want my first to
level
be Mr.
and what's going to do to
Fantastic
the meta
Report.
as
Yeah,
well.
dude,
But Carson,
I
thanks for
wouldn't
breaking
mind
all of this
poor,
down. We
but
have some more stuff to
I
talk
get
about
what you
here,
mean.
so Carson's going to stick around too.
That's more than an hour
because
yapping about
there's some
Ascension, yeah.
more stuff to comment on as well.
All
But that is
right,
the
let's
base
move on to
of
some other stuff.
acquisition
Everest
for
content, new
7-star
champions,
Ascension.
please.
But that's not the only thing coming. Right? It's not the
9.4
only thing
rewards,
coming to the game
please.
next month, right? Or not even next month, but like in the future. There's more to come. We know that Act 9 is concluding. Act 9.4 is coming in April, right? And we know that Karina has been corrupted by the Chrono Serpent herself, right?
Looks good.
But not yet, because that's in April, and in March we have a new set of Karina's challenges that are coming to the game before she gets corrupted, right? So we have a very special set of challenges that are going to be based on good versus
I missed Karina
These are
challenges.
exciting,
Okay, what
these
is
are
it?
fun, and I'm very excited to launch these into the game. Starting on March 11th, the next set of Karina's challenges are going live now. This is going to be
Aries?
using heroes and villains in different quests, right? Of course, Karina's challenges typically revisit
go back to the Abyss.
So we have the Grandmaster's Gauntlet, the Ordeal.
Heroes and
we have
villains.
the Abyss as a big throwback there.
Okay,
and then we have
I'm
a bit of a
very
tougher
excited
one than
about
Abyss,
this.
the Epic of Pain Gauntlet. Now that's a new quest right there.
But I do want to see the rewards,
though.
though.
Bosses from the Epoch of Pain.
I bet it's gonna have to revive Alpha.
Where you have to do
Okay,
all
this
the
is probably the
bosses
most
in a
exciting
row.
thing in the stream, I'm not gonna lie, so far.
Week, starting on March
This is
11th.
really
This
good.
the order
I
they
missed
are
Karina
released in
challenges.
if you do want to plan.
The
It's going
Ordeal
to have
is
two
like
crystal pools,
the like
hero and
40
villain.
champion
So
you need to
rather
have.
large
That
crystal
might be
pool,
a
you
little tough
probably
to
have
do.
most champions you want to use ranked up already, but if there's some that you want to
bet
target
they're
for
gonna
some
have
of
more
these
tier
things,
5A.
you have a very long time to prepare for this, right? I think that is
We're gonna have to go back and practice the Abyss, guys.
Reward. Someone's saying thanks, Carson, by the way.
45 rank up Gen Crystal.
Let's talk about the
Whoa, for all
rewards. The
six,
rewards
though.
are pretty juicy here, man. The Brave will be rewarded. It's a really nice reward.
Tier 5 Alpha Catalyst, multiple 3 to 4,
you're going to earn
and select
a 45
with
rank up
powerful.
Gem Crystal. Right? Along with other valuable rewards, including greater empowered crystals.
Wait, if I
which you
do
now
those, I
know
can get a
about.
rank 5,
Tier
but
5
like,
Alpha Catalyst.
that's gonna be a
3 to
random
4
crystal,
rank up
right?
gems, multiple, and a selector with powerful heroes and villains. That's pretty fun.
Oh, that's a crystal. Your deal starts with Dr. Doom. Oh, yeah, that's
To
easy
do
then.
this, you can ascend Maestro, right? We talked about, hey, some of those chase champions might be tougher to ascend.
Complete
might be this,
4
might be
out
that,
of the
right?
6 to
well,
reduce a rank.
Maestro's
Wow,
Ascension,
wait,
at
that's
week
kind of
7, 1 and
huge.
2 will be living here. If you complete 4 of the 6
He's gonna be
challenges,
really
you can
annoying.
earn level 1 Ascension for Maestro. And if you complete all 6, you can have your Maestro up to level 2. Now listen,
What?
if you want your Maestro to be a little shiny as well, you might want to get through this kind of quickly, because if you're done with this before May 13th,
what?
which is a really long time
the
from
first
now, actually, but
appearance?
that's 1 month after the 6th challenge releases, you can get a first appearance 7-star Maestro. So in my opinion,
Bro,
there's a
this is gonna be my first ascendable champ.
really nice
I'm
grace
I'm about to rank 4 this guy literally right now.
So you have a very long time.
Okay,
so
this
get
is
in
this
there.
is
It's gonna be
good.
the
This
only
is
time
good.
to ever get
Could you
a
imagine
first
how
appearance
chunky a
Maestro,
level 2 ascended
which is
Maestro
pretty
would be?
cool,
Oh my
which is
god,
pretty
he'd be a good
cool.
attacker too.
Also, semi-related. You want to ascend Star-Lord 2? Well, guess what? You can, because launching on March 25th, which is the same time as the Hero Abyss Challenge, if you defeat the Abyss of Legends Quake with Stellar Force
That's so
Star-Lord,
easy.
you can earn his level 1 Ascension materials and also unlock his Awakened
Wait,
abilities
just
if
Quake?
you didn't use an
Isn't
Awakened
Quake
gem in the
like
past on
fairly-
him, right? But yeah,
Fairly
that's
at the
pretty
beginning
darn
of the-
exciting.
Yeah, and this
I
is
think
a great
she's like
example
3
as well,
fights
too, is
in.
how sometimes Ascension might come later for champions, where the initial acquisition.
Okay,
goes
I'm excited
before.
about that. And
so we're leaving
Maestro.
it flexible. Well,
That's good. So
just
you get the
because,
dupe and the Ascendant
champion
material.
didn't,
Wow,
initially come
nice.
with its Ascension doesn't mean it won't come in the future.
Yeah. Sounds
Wow,
great,
Maestro's
man.
gonna be big, bro.
So yeah, so obviously
Wow.
we have the Grandmaster's Gauntlet. You
Okay,
have to
finally
face
get some
the,
good news, bro. Let's go.
The nameless collector.
I'm excited
again.
about
Can we get that slide
the
back up,
Karina
Finn?
challenges. We're gonna be doing a lot
Yeah,
of streams for
beautiful.
those.
So if you do all this, if you complete Act 9.4, a little bit of a spoiler for rewards there, you might have, 3 rank 5 7-star champions, and that's pretty cool.
Wait, in
all
total
this is
or like
saying, right?
all? Wait.
Right? Or, actually, no, that's not true. Because if you complete Act 9.4 and you have 3 rank 5 7-star champions, possibly a little overdue, you will get the next progression level, which
What?
is the Elder progression level. You will be an Elder.
Elder.
You can be an Elder in under 2
So
months.
with 3 rank
Finally,
5s
the
you
next
become
title
Elder?
pass,
That
Valiant,
seems easy,
is
right?
Here. And that's pretty exciting. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the new progression level. It's going to be going live. A lot of people saying, "Yay! Finally, yes, yes."
That's
finally,
a W,
yes.
bro. That's very exciting
important
now.
note here. There's no like.
So I'm
have
assuming you're gonna be able to get a
type of thing
full rank
requirements
5
for this,
from
right?
9.4.
So yes, there's going
Then
to be
the
a new
one we
ecosystem
are
in the game,
almost
and it's going
close
to
to
be a
from the
large runway
banquet,
and everything.
and then the
We're
Karina is
basing all
another
this
one.
on
We're gonna be out
what
there
our
very
typical runway
quick.
was, right? So you complete your content, you get your rank 5s, and then you do the story content, and you'll be PRG.
Expanded 3 rank 5s. That's honestly, that's very
important
easy.
distinction here as well.
People are already got that, right?
There is absolutely 1,000,000% a free-to-play path to
We finally
progression
got
level
it
10.
though. Finally.
Pretty much on day 1, I believe. It's probably gonna be
Finally.
like a week or so after, because there's a lot of content to do on day 1. But a lot of players got their first rank 5 from Solo Coliseum and other events. We have more Solo Coliseum coming in April. There is a 4 to 5 Gem and Karina's challenges, and there's also going to be, of course, a rank 5 equivalent in total of Act 9. So complete Act 9, do all the content, and you will be there. All right, so that was a lot of information, and
that's really good. I'm very happy for those the last 3 things I mentioned. That's really good stuff.
New things are coming to the game next month. But as always, we also have new champions as well. So before we jump into our champions, I want to give another thank you to my buddy Carson for jumping on, being such a fantastic guest. Thank you so much for joining us, man. And I'm sure we will see you again in the future.
Definitely not going to be exclusive.
Happy to be here. Thanks, guys.
Right.
You know, guys, what that means? We're going to have to do another free-to-play challenge.
And so we're going to have to start rushing through things a little bit. But let's take a look at our first champion launching in next month for March. Let's do that Pixie deep dive.
Pixie's attacker loop is all about casting your spells and building up to those big special attack payoffs. To begin, charge your heavy so you can evade and put the opponent to sleep, then heavy to cast your first 2 spells. Now that both of your early spells are on cooldown, build up your power and focus on your light attacks to reduce the cooldown. And any time that's up, you'll want to cast them again so you can keep gaining your soul wisps. Continue this process as you work toward your special 3, and once there, it should still be on cooldown. So, launch your special 2 to convert your soul wisps into passive prowess, and you can launch your special 1 from that power efficiency. Then, watch the fireworks as your opponent starts to melt from your Neuroshock passives. Continue taking advantage of Pixie's prowess while stacking even more Neuroshocks with your special 1, using light attacks to refresh the cooldown until the opponent is knocked out. And hey, remember, when Pixie is awakened, her Neuroshock doesn't just counter miss, she also prevents skill attackers from evading. So if you happen to come across any pesky skill defenders who like to disrupt your flow, don't worry, Pixie's full of heart and soul, and always has a plan.
Okay. That's okay.
All right, so that was Pixie.
She looks okay. She looks fine.
A beautiful creation by our very own Kabam Honeydew. And Pixie is a lot of fun. Let's first of all take a little look at this right here because she looks really cool, man. Yeah, I'm really excited about Pixie. Someone's saying another build-up champ. Honestly, not really. She's pretty speedy, dude. She is pretty speedy. So let's get there we go, beautiful. So listen, we are super behind.
Yeah, dude, reduces shock and bleed potency by 90%.
Unfortunately, but I definitely want to talk a lot about Pixie here. So she's a very, very interesting champion, and she casts spells to
personal devos and parry stun is reflected as passive when purified. So that's a 2 counter. Two counter, Korg.
Okay, keep that in mind for later.
Okay, she looks great.
Her spells they go on cooldown after use, but her light attacks reduce this cooldown. Her special attacks they start on cooldown,
there's no daunted, it seems.
That's not as restrictive as it sounds.
Not a later counter, I guess.
So essentially, what you want to do is you want to use your heavy attack to counter evade.
But it seems like she has like a lot of DOT, so she could be.
Then you want to go for your heavy attack, and you can reduce their shock. Of
course, shock for Nibber, another nerf.
-90% after the heavy attack, and that's going to be 2 spells.
I don't know if she would be a crazy defender. We didn't see anything like that.
Special 2, and you're going to get a nice power reserve on that special 2, and since it then will go on cooldown,
dude, there's so many
launch that
things in this
special 1
live stream.
over and over, place those Neuroshocks. 1 light ending combo is going to be enough to reduce the cooldown to launch another special 1 right away, and the damage on the Neuroshock scales with special damage.
So she's March 5.
Well.
Okay, that's very
So
very
Pixie
soon.
is looking like a really, really fun champion. I'm very excited for her to get into the game. She's really, really cool. She's got a lot of utility, and she's got a lot of damage as well. I think she's bringing a lot of really fun stuff to the game. I'd love to do some live gameplay on her, but we are, oh my God, we're already an hour and a half into the stream. So I'm gonna have to throw this one over to our content creators in the CCP. Go and check out all of our wonderful creators because they're gonna be putting out a lot of Pixie content. I'm putting that request out to you guys. You got to do my job for me because you got to cover me, man. I can't do it.
Wait,
I can't
do
do
what?
it today. There's just no time. But yeah, so obviously go check out all of our fantastic creators. We have some people who put out
the gameplay or something
content on our new champions every month, and they put out some really fantastic stuff. Pixie's a really fun addition to the game, and I cannot wait to see what she does. Also, look at this beautiful artwork right here.
Again.
A little update to that Toothless Boss.
We have Pixie and the other one.
We have Madeline and also Pixie coming through that portal right there, which is so, so cool. Speaking of Madeline, oh, not yet. Well, we'll go over that next. But let's take a look at Madeline Pryor as well, who is the other champion coming next month.
I think I'm a bit more excited about this one.
Madeline Pryor has Goblin Horde pre-fights she can expend before entering a fight. If you need a nullify at the start of the fight, you can opt for the Crib Swap pre-fight. Not only does this provide a form of buff control, that cruelty also gives you an additional buff to hinder so you can stack up even more degen damage. And to begin, strike the opponent to start building power. While working your way up to your special 2, you can weave in attack punishes to place your misery buffs on the opponent. Once ready, launch your special 2. And from here, you're gonna want to keep your opponent over the pit, focusing on baiting those heavy attacks and punishing them to stack your misery buffs. The hinder from the opponent being over the pit will reduce the potency of the misery buffs and any other buffs they trigger while it's active. This will result in some nice ticks of degen. Don't forget, time slows down when your opponent charges their heavy while they're hindered. So, you can immediately interrupt their heavy attack without having to dash back. That way, you can easily stack up that misery. And if you're struggling to get the opponent to launch those heavies, you can opt for the Goblin Instigators pre-fight to infuriate your opponents when they're standing over the pit, allowing you to have a much easier time getting your opponents to charge those heavies for you to punish.
That's a very different playstyle.
If your opponent gains some pretty potent buffs, you can use those buffs against them. All you need to do is ensure they're hindered before triggering them to watch those massive degens melt them away.
Okay, she's definitely the better one.
Don't forget, if your opponent's power meter ever gets out of control, you can use your special 3 to power steal at their full power bars. That way, you can ensure that you stay in full control the entire time.
3 bars? Okay, this is a great champ.
Honestly, guys, I gotta be honest.
I don't know if I'm hyping, but this looks great.
I don't get to play with these champions right now because there's so much fun.
They keep making OP Mystic, I know.
They keep doing outlining everything that
she looks amazing to play. Very cool, and I like the playstyle.
Is an absolutely ridiculous.
You gotta keep them at the hands.
As the second champion this month.
Yeah, she looks kind of insane.
Quick note, by the way, with the updates to the Valiant Crystals, we are moving the second champion release from Tuesday to Thursday. Not a major jump there, but just a heads up in case you have the schedule.
So you can nullify kind of
and you go in expecting Madeline on that Tuesday.
But the force field is kind of insane. She's immune to bleed and ruptures as well.
But anyway, let's talk about Madeline Pryor because oh my goodness gracious, this champion
steals 50%
is wild, right?
All full bars of power.
She starts the fight with the force field, granting her different effects. Now, I did see some people saying like, "Whoa, does she have a Penny Parker shield?" Close, but I feel like Jean Grey force field is a little bit of a stronger comparison.
Jean Grey force field is kind of crazy, bro.
She's also immune to bleed and rupture when active.
Yeah, she looks very, very nice.
Misery buffs on the opponent.
I think both champs look nice, but this one is
now her special 2. Her special 2 summons a pit of
rupture immunity, punk nerf.
Yeah,
I don't know about
that. And while the defender is in,
but it's only when the shield is up.
Going to be inflicted with a hinder debuff when
saving all the titans. Yeah, maybe.
When a buff with reduced potency activates. That
is just insane. She will be ascendable. Yeah, she will be ascendable. You're right.
On them. That's where most of her damage is going to be coming from. Her special 3 is also
Madeline Pryor. Yeah, she looks great.
Against Serpent there, right? It's going to steal 50% of full bars of power, which is kind of crazy. Also, from her Sig ability, she's going to start each quest
you can only get the drops from Kabam's stream. After they end, they will be enabled for my stream as well.
Right? One of them to
they said it on the stream.
A buff at the start of the fight, and another one to put an infuriate on the opponent when they are in the pit.
Also strange? No, I don't know about that. I want strange. Why are the Mystics so OP? We have like 7, 8 like overpowered Mystics.
Ultimately seems like she has a lot of complicated stuff going on. But in reality, she's relatively simple. You want to use that special 2, and then you want to use the special 1 to kind of like increase the potency of her force field and stuff.
And
you want to, very important here,
what does that do
utilize her inexorable to bait heavy attacks on the opponent. It will slow down time.
That slow down time is nice.
It will slow down time, and then you punish those heavy attacks.
I think we have enough counters for Serpent now. He's cooked,
really,
bro.
Really nice.
Like
now,
9 Mystics destroy.
She has a hinder effect, right? So alongside the launch of Madeline Pryor, we're also going to be cleaning up the way certain effects occasionally used as buffs are built so they can actually interact with things like hinder, for example. So some of these relevant effects are confidence, glancing, the regeneration mechanic part of death immunity, as we saw, inexorable, when that's a buff one day. Routes, untouchable, stuff like that. There's other effects as well, but much less common and relevant. For example, like Hunter Spider on Gwenpool. An example of what this will be like, for example, so Destroyer will be getting a nice boost from this as well. His 75% hinder debuff will now reduce Cersei's glancing buff's ability to glance. So his hinder debuff will now do what you expect it to do, which I think is great. And that will result in Cersei only having a 25% chance to glance attacks. Right? Now, really fun as well, this is also going to interact with Intensify, allowing them to be increased at the same time. So if you bring Gladiator with Confidence, for example...
Yeah, we have new drops, but you can only get them from Kabam stream right now. After the end, they're going to be enabled for all creators.
More damage, which is really, really, really fun stuff.
So yeah, that's going to be a really
nice update to go alongside her and also make Destroyer just feel that much nicer as well.
I mean, it's not a crazy buff, but it's cool.
Which is really, really cool.
She looks scary, bro. She looks scary.
Look at the Goblin Queen.
She looks like a more evil Scarlet Witch.
Great. So yeah, both of those champions, I am really, really excited.
Yeah, they look good. Finally, we get some good champs this year. It's been a while.
CCP creators for more Pixie content, for more Madeline Pryor content. They're going to do a fantastic job. Maybe I'll even make a video on them this month because I didn't get to play with them here. I want to play with that. I want to do some more. And enter our giveaway at playcontestofchampions.com/stream.
Yeah, they don't work for my stream right now, Kylan.
Really cool.
Kylan.
Now,
they only work for Kabams. Dude, I said that like so many times this stream.
Look at this. I love this artwork. We just got we got Stellar Forged Star-Lord and also Deathless King Groot. How about that? How about Stellar Forged Star-Lord?
Where's the next Stellar Forged? Right? Tell us.
But
Deadpool?
I don't know. I think we need another Stellar Forged chase.
Is that Deadpool?
What, you think? I don't know. What do you guys think?
That is Deadpool, right?
Who is this? Who do we think this is?
Blade? Oh, it could be Blade.
Deadpool? I see a katana over there. I see some swords
Wait,
going
it's
on.
Blade. You're right.
It looks like Deadpool, right?
It is Blade.
Well, it's going to be a Mystic champion this time around.
Blade.
Not Deadpool. The next Stellar Forge chase is going to be Blade as a Mystic champion.
Another Mystic? We have enough OP Mystics, bro.
Stellar Forge Blade is coming.
He looks fire, though. Dang.
And Cosmic Champions, they better beware. Because Isophena's got their mystical hands on this damn fear. And
first piece available in this month's AoEs. What is this?
Atrophy, degen, and a sense for danger that can make a god
cool
tremble.
Design.
Now, the first piece is going to be available in this month's Alliance War Encounter Showcase on March 5th. So make sure you jump in. I am super excited about this upcoming champion. I think it's really cool and he looks incredible. I was actually talking to the designer of Stellar Forge Blade 2 days ago, and I was like, hey man, Blade's looking super cool. Really, really awesome stuff. Is there anything that you think I should, really highlight and emphasize here on the
Blade
stream,
with MD is going to be crazy.
Closer to his release. And he said, yes, all of his weapons are now gold. And I thought that was exceptionally important here to highlight. So that's really, really important. And he looks so cool, man. He looks really, really,
What's up,
really
Duplicate?
cool.
How's it going?
In all seriousness, I was like the ISO-infused parts of like his tattoos and everything, and I love the white and gold aesthetic there.
What's up, Ice Cream?
So yeah, that's launching soon, and the chase is starting really, really soon, and the kit is fun. I'm excited to go over the kit more. And we got some artwork here as well. Just looking good. Blade is coming back, man. He's making a comeback in 2026.
Dracula's shambles right now.
Pretty darn cool.
Yeah, Dracula's forgotten.
Very darn cool. All right, also,
I think a Mystic class is the best class. Like, it has to be, bro.
Big shout out, by the way,
has to be.
To Skylight03, who apparently can see the future, who posted this in November. Please, Madeline Pryor in March with Pixie, since they are magic related, might also release that magic rework by that time. Now, Skylight, completely unrelated, I'm gonna need you to DM me next week's lottery numbers if you don't mind. You can actually do that.
There's magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right now.
Okay.
While we
Sorry about that. Let me do a quick refresh.
Next month.
Magic can be played in different ways to maximize her utility or damage surrounding her limbo buff. If you're fully focused on sustainability and buff control, when your opponent is in limbo, you'll want to use your heavy attack to place your buff deceleration passive to extend the uptime of your limbo buff. Slowing your limbo tick down allows you to maximize the uptime of your neutralize passive and can make for a strong safety net if you slip up and need to heal back the damage that you took. To maximize her damage, begin by striking your opponent and always keep an eye on your power.
So you place the limbo on
Immediately after gaining a bar, you'll want to launch your special one. This will trigger her buff acceleration and will get your degen passives rolling along. From here, continue striking the opponent to build up to your special 2. And once you're ready, launch it to stack up those degens and watch the opponent start to melt.
Oh, they
if
do
your
melt.
opponent
Dude,
is under a
Serpent
bar,
is cooked,
you can
bro.
immediately
Like,
heavy
there's no more
charge after your
Serpent
special
threats.
2 to slow down the expiration of your limbo, allowing you to pause your degens and melt your opponent even further. If the opponent isn't already knocked out, just repeat this process until they are.
Wait, no, that immune?
Now, keep in mind, Magic Special 3 is supercharged against buff-heavy opponents.
Serpent's done
if
for
you're
it,
facing an opponent
There is
who gains
too
a lot
many
of
mystics,
buffs,
like what the
you
heck?
can just go for your Special 3 to nullify all their buffs and watch those degens send your
look at that
opponent into
portal.
limbo.
Wow. Oh my god, dude,
my God, I
why do
love
they
the
make
shot
the
of her going
mystics
into the
so
portal and just, like,
overpowered?
disappearing. So Magic, the team has been cooking up a nice Magic rework to make her feel like a 2026 champion
So she's in
since
falter.
2025, right? So, man, we're definitely really excited about this. I know that you guys have been waiting for 7-star Magic and even 6-star Magic for
That's
a very, very
crazy.
long time now. And listen, I'm excited for this one, but I want to bring on a very, very special guest to talk about this Magic rework
Dracula
coming
in
in pretty much like a
shambles.
rebuild,
Even
like
does
Doctor
it
Strange,
DJ better,
Iron Man,
yeah.
kind of like how Cyclops, how we did those. Coming in as pretty much a brand new champion here.
Dude,
Welcome
I
to
think the
stream.
start of the
Actually, I
stream was
believe
like
this is the
terrible,
first
but now
time
it's
on an
great.
official live stream with me.
3 new
Very
champs are
good friend
great.
of mine, Kabam, John. What is going
Kabam, John,
on, my
it's been a
man?
while.
It's so great to have you on the
How long
stream.
will I be streaming?
thanks
I'll
for
be streaming
having me
for
on. Excited to talk
once
about
I was
Kabam
thinking
ends,
about
like
it last night. I was
definitely
like,
an
I
hour
don't
and a half
think
more.
I've ever
I think
had you on
longer.
a stream since
Time
I
to run
took it
15
over.
mystics
And
in deck
I don't
for
know how
real.
that's possible.
Like, jeez.
But yeah, no, for
How
the
long do they
few
have for
people
their
at home
stream?
who don't know who you are, right? Why don't you just let everyone know, what do you do for Marvel Contest of Champions? I want to
More
go into
mystics
all the fun
announced.
stuff.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I do most things. I started years ago now in 2017 in QA, and then slowly worked my way into being our first balance designer. And since then, I've been working on characters.
I'm new to not Nerf Serpent, bro, with like all those champions
like
being missed.
2018 until like 2022.
I think there's like 9
And then
top
took over
counters
stuff
for
like
Serpent
Alliance
that
War and
absolutely like
Battlegrounds.
shut them down.
Working on some exciting new
Four
stuff.
good champs,
like
3 counts
Fortress
Blade,
Assault,
but we don't know his kid
and
yet.
then,
Yeah. I mean, he might not be
also
good because
just
Stellar Force Starlight is not the
bring balance team
greatest.
as well. And so, been lucky enough to be here for a long time and get into design here at Kabam
Mystic
as
is
well,
by
and
far the
it's
superior
been a
class,
great
not even
time.
close.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I say. Like when someone asks, like, what's the best class? I said
now,
Mystic.
one reason why I
'cause
wanted to
like, we
bring
have
John
5
here is
OP
because,
champions. Now we're gonna
I mean,
have
listen, we've been working
even
together for a
more.
very long time, and even
Like,
before I worked
Magic,
here, when I was still a full-time
the other one, the new one with the
content creator, we
staff,
still kind
and
of worked
then
like side by side in
Strange,
different
like,
lanes.
they're
And
all, like,
Magic has
top
been a
level.
champion who is, kind of,
They're
had
doing
that red
Serpent
tape
dirty,
around here
good.
for so
I mean, we
long.
don't
There's
want more
been many
Serpents.
different times.
Delete
I'm
them.
like, all right, should we release Magic? All right, we can't release her as is. Like, what should we do with her? So what I kind of want to talk about
Real
here
quick.
is just like, how
How
did
they
you
are on
arrive at
defense,
this
though? Yeah,
version
we
of
don't know.
Magic? Like, talk to me about the
I mean,
process.
Magic
of,
has like some sort of limbo and regions. She could be
absolutely.
good.
I think so. Magic's been a fan favorite and also a personal favorite of a lot of players and individuals in the studio, myself as well. Like I was definitely just ripping her in old AW, just like bashing everything I can with the 5-star version. But similar to Quake, we had kind of acknowledged that she's very problematic in the
Quake.
game, and her
Quake
previous kit was
mentions
just something that
the elephant
would
in the
never
room.
really be able to.
You pull the guys with the Serpent
feasible
rank
for
5
us
only
to
get
release.
nuked quicker.
She
Yeah.
just turns off too much content, and in
I
a
mean,
way
it's still gonna
that
be
kind of
crazy,
just
but-
makes it uninteractable. There's not really much of a challenge if you're allowed to use Magic. You kind of just
Did
are
you notice
playing
that
against
none of
like
them
a
had, like,
punching bag, 'cause
poisons
They just never do.
or
anything.
Dark
You have it in the
Phoenix?
corner forever. You power lock them
No
forever.
magic.
But we still really love the character.
The
and
new
so,
champ, I forgot how
in
her name
order
is.
to
Strange
bring
doesn't
that
counter Dark Phoenix, so
loved
Dark Phoenix is
character
gonna be a
back, we
massive
decided
problem.
that we needed to do a pretty big overhaul of her kit, and I think we've done a really great job where she really captures a lot of
Buff acceleration,
high
does what?
skill chase that you used to
I
have.
think
with
it
old Magic,
increases the
albeit
tick rate.
Very different high skill chase compared to now.
It increases the tick rate of your boss, so like
and,
degens are probably gonna
it's
tick
kind of just the only way we'd be able to
because they're paused
bring a
during your
beloved
limbo, so
character
they're gonna
back
tick
without
higher.
completely kind of
I think.
destroying.
Definitely made Magic more OP. Yeah, so they
difficulty
do.
curve in the
Honestly,
contest
how
and,
is it this?
stuff like
How is this
Battlegrounds and
more
Alliance, where she
balanced
just
than the
immediately
old
started,
version of Magic?
running
Like
show
what?
Anywhere she could be used.
That
and
does not
so,
make any sense.
This allows players
just
to have
doesn't make
the
sense.
beloved character. We're also
But
still,
I'll take the new version of Magic.
yeah.
cooler
being
design,
able to
cooler
have the higher
animations.
power levels, I guess.
I'll take it. I
Makes
don't
sense, man.
care.
And you touched on the high skill component, right? Where back in the day, it was like an absolute flex if you can backdraft intercept with magic and launch
I
a
remember
special
that.
2 on time and connect your combo.
have to wait in Dark Phoenix,
We say
you're
this a
right.
lot here that like the summoners in the game have gotten so much better over time, right? So the high skill component of Magic in 2026 is very different from, hey, can you do an intercept? There are so many things that she does now. If we
No,
look at
you
the
can't,
slide
'cause
deck up in
AI.
here,
I'm
just to take
kidding.
a look at this, where she has some new mechanics here that we've never seen at all. Where there's buff deceleration, buff acceleration. She can slow down the ticks of buffs.
Yeah.
She can also speed it up by 400%.
Slow down
If
and
she
tick
uses a
it,
heavy
yeah.
attack, right? She goes into her portals.
I wonder how
she's
much radiance
ulted,
it
she
will
makes
cost.
the
I have
opponent miss, and she
458K
stops
right
their
now, probably
buffs,
1
kinda
million.
slows down time there, and then she
I
can
think it's gonna
speed
be
it up
less.
with the special attacks, and then she can,
Will Magic be ascendable since
do
she's a
dire
religion?
degen like
I don't think
that.
they
She
mentioned
still has
anything
limbo,
about that.
and now if you play her
Because she's kind of
properly,
like a
you can
feature, so
expect
we're gonna be able to do it like in a
pretty
different
much
way, like
most
we're
of the
gonna do
fight.
like
You can
Maestro
utilize
and
Mystic
Stellar
Dispersion
Force
in a way,
Star
right,
Lord.
where that,
But they
limbo,
didn't
when
say
it goes
anything
away,
about
you
it.
get Mystic Dispersion. Also, she puts Fury buffs on the opponent that she nullifies. Her special 3 is absolutely
Yeah, she looks
insane.
sick.
But yeah,
I'm excited
it's,
for Magic.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff she could do, and I'm really excited to see how players utilize this new version of Magic.
Yeah, like you said, super high skill. I mean, yeah, like the backdraft
During
intercept
special, she
back
has the
in day
Mojo
being
Kindred
a huge skill
ability?
thing, even like, oh, hey, it's in
Wait,
Iron Man Infinity
what-
War. Like,
what
how do I
ability?
deal with this guy? I'm going to have to learn how to punish his heavy with my own heavy. An impossible
Yeah, I think
feat,
Shield's
and
gonna be
so Magic
ascendable, but,
was
like, we
one of
don't
those
know when.
skills for
She's
the
not gonna be, like, in
characters
the
back day.
pool or something.
And I think the new version is so much fun because of how much
No, I don't think
control
buffs
you have
expire
over
fast.
it.
Your
And a really
degens
high-skill
tick
Magic player
faster.
can make the opponent's buffs
Since they
as
are
long as have a
paused, they
duration,
tick
really
faster.
Just not a problem.
So wait, does she have
But at the
atrophy?
same time, if you don't know what you're doing,
Activating
you can
special
actually
limbo
go the
for
opposite way,
100%
and then
buff
those buffs
acceleration.
that,
No, that's not
you
what
know,
it is.
Somebody like
Is that if that's what you
Dark
guys
has,
talking
a
about?
4-second regen, and you could accidentally just make that way longer
Right.
because you're not playing the character.
I don't
properly,
think I
and it
see an
could be
atrophy.
detrimental. But sometimes you could also make a buff that you
Or
don't
is
want on
it-
the, or the opponent doesn't want on them.
It's buff-
much longer as well. And
Okay,
there's just
I don't
so
know, it
much
could
control
be.
and so much
Buff
skill expression
acceleration.
in the kit that it feels really, really good.
Yeah, I think she's going to be very powerful.
Because
and I'm
since
very
they
excited to
tick
see what she
faster,
does.
maybe it's only for
Magic
buffs that
she's
have
being reworked,
like- that are
starting
like
next month,
damage
but I think
type.
that what everyone wants to
Maybe.
know, what people have been begging to know.
It sounds like
how do I
atrophy, but,
get
like,
her?
if it
Like, when
increases
can I
the
start
tick
to
rate-
acquire 7-star
I don't know.
Magic? We've been
It could
talking
be
about
what you
it for
guys are
so
saying. Could be what
long.
I'm saying.
Just
I don't know.
Give her to us already. All right, fine. You want to know? You want to know how to get
How
Magic?
much?
Well, as we said, that Radiant Store update is going live March 11th, right? So the chase for 7-star Magic officially begins in under 2 weeks.
Wait.
She's going to cost 20 limbo tokens, okay?
Oh.
For 7-star Magic.
So
And as we
400,000?
said, Radiance is going to be the premier way to acquire Magic,
Hide?
okay? Via Radiance, there will be 10 tokens in the store per cycle. A lot of people have been saying, oh, it's going to cost 1 million Radiance. It's going to cost 2 million Radiance. I'll never get Magic. Oh my God, oh my God. Radiance, it's going to cost 20,000 Radiance per piece. Now, of course, in the Radiance store, there is the cost curve, right? There is the cost curve.
So
So if
281,000
you
to
buy
get 10.
all 10 and then all 10, right? It's going to be a little bit more than
Okay.
20,000 per Radiance, of course. But that's not going to be the most optimal
First
way
appearance
to go
available for
about
70
doing
days?
that,
How do you
right?
get that?
Because there's also a launch event featuring 3 free tokens. So let's talk a
So
bit
basically,
about that right
you were
there.
gonna have to
So,
get the
Magic
Radiance,
Rework
like,
is
get it
going
from the
live
Radiance,
in
and then
March
wait for the Radiance
alongside the Goblin
reset and then
Ascension
get her.
Army event. So the way this essentially works is
6-star
you're going
Magic.
to open
Okay,
Goblin's
don't care
Army
about that.
crystals to get
500K
goblins, and
roughly?
you earn
Yeah,
those
somewhat.
goblins, which are essentially
That's
points
actually good.
by
500K
opening
is
the crystals.
solid.
More crystals
I can get that
equals
easy.
more goblins. Now,
I'll start
these
saving, though.
crystals can drop a varied amount of goblins, so there is a bit of an RNG factor to it, and there are a bunch of power
So we're gonna
crystals
have
at
her,
the
like,
top of the track
probably,
for some
like,
Ascension stuff.
40 days from
and
now or
you
so?
will be earning 6-star Magic and Mystic
45s?
rank-up gems
45?
in the track. Once you get
Wait.
the 6-star version of Magic, we have another little tiny
Grandmaster.
mini Karina's challenge here as well. If you go into Act
60K
6.4.6
radiance?
and you take on the Grandmaster on
Wait,
the
so you can
Angela
get
path, right? And you defeat the Grandmaster with
60K
only
radiance,
6-star
which
Magic,
is 3
you will
tokens
get
or 3 tokens
limbo
and the
tokens worth
60K
over
radiance?
60,000 radiance.
I think
And a lot
it's-
of people are saying we need money for this. No, you do not. I promise. Now there will be some limbo tokens available for offers as well, but
Hmm.
not many. Honestly, the best way to acquire Magic is going to be through those limbo tokens for
Okay, so
radiance.
basically just wait for the reset.
Hit the
That's
wrong
it.
button there. Also, on top of that, once you acquire Magic, another little surprise here is that there's also going to be Limbo rank up gems in the Radiance store in March. So these rank up materials are going to work for all dimensional beings. So there'll be additional bundles to use on Magic. So there's going to be one bundle at launch for 1 Awakening Gem and 199 Sig Stones for 8 Limbo tokens. And another bundle that will have
they don't say the cost on this though. Oh, they say 8 Limbo tokens.
Bundles for 12 Limbo tokens. So once you acquire that Magic, there are still more Magic materials that you can chase.
1 million Radiance? I mean,
some Radiance.
So a lot of people are going to have 600 Magics.
And listen, if you get Magic and you want to...
I'm saving my Radiance. I'm trying to get C5 this time and then just save it.
You can still acquire these items and you can use them on other dimensional beings. They were tuned appropriately.
It says bundles, but I don't think it means like cash,
just
right?
for Magic, which I think is pretty darn exciting.
Is there anything
Magic
else?
is finally coming to the game.
What else do they have to talk about?
The rebuild for her animations look
incredible. They talked about the Everest content, right? Which is like arena challenges.
For her to be at a
what else do they need to talk about? I don't think there's anything else, right?
For everyone who's been saving their Radiance,
bundles for 10
waiting for Magic, the time is finally coming. That's going to start happening.
What's next?
Listen. It's not the only reason why I brought John onto the stream today, because, listen, we got some more stuff to talk about with Ascension. Isn't that right, John? Right?
Oh my God, bro.
So 7-star Ascension, you've been
having your hand
working on this as well, and it's a huge feature. We talked about acquisition. We talked about the economy of this, right? But what we haven't talked about today is the power level of these 7-star Ascended champions. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today and preview some of it as well. As we know, there's a new gameplay mechanic, right? But not even just on that, but just talk to me a bit about the design intention of 7-star Ascension.
Why didn't they talk about this earlier?
It's stuff we kind of talked about at Summer's Fest, but we really wanted to ensure that the game's got a long life ahead of it, and we know that kind of increasing the chase, or at least the length of chase with characters.
I don't think Joe wants to be there.
But we also wanted to make sure that we
should show footage of the
roster. We don't want to have another roster set like 6-star to 7-star.
Ascension.
We don't have extra players, and so we want to still find a way to kind of have that long lifespan of the game and continue having.
To be honest, I have mixed feelings of the stream. I really like this.
And so
what's it called? Like arena challenges. I really like the Maestro being able to send him. If you get all the challenges complete, I'm gonna do those like literally first week. Excited for that. My next rank 4 is gonna be Maestro 100%. There's no reason not to do it.
Isoburst and Might, as we do with
how much extra damage do they? I'm sure they're gonna say.
Or adjacent to a rarity update.
There's also like more challenger rating, which is kind of huge. Because that's base stats.
The SP3 minigame.
The rating story sets a week after the update, so maybe we can get 10 tokens with the update and then 10 next.
Adding Isoburst and Might.
Maybe so, maybe.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about how all this worked out, and I think that it's something
that fills up on its own over 50 seconds.
A lot more than if we had done a rarity update, and I think it's.
So is that going to affect BGs at all?
I fully agree, and speaking again candidly,
up to 5% increase at all times, scales with Might, additional 10%. On defense, the Might fills up quicker, but it is paused from gaining progress while being attacked.
Crystals and getting new stuff. Probably one of the most fun parts of the game. Like you get that crystal, that champion you're chasing, and it's such an incredible feeling to see them pop out for the first time. And while that's fun,
the fact that new champs can only be set would be let down. I know it will be a big letdown.
Start over here. Where at this point, the goal is really just to not deprecate your roster at all. You want to build on it and enhance it while also keeping the rest of your current 7-stars extremely valuable for the foreseeable future here, right? Now, Might and Isoburst is
there's no way I can make a video on like summing this up. There's so many things to talk about.
One thing we haven't really talked about are the specifics of how it works. We know it gives extra attack, and that's great. But let's break down the specifics here. So at launch, the Might bar, it's going to be filling up on its own. Over about 50 seconds.
Who do I want for the base pool Ascension?
Once it's activated.
Do you mean the 30 champions or like the 6?
While attacking. So if you launch that
special
from the
30, I want like Penny Parker,
and it's just about to expire, well, guess what? You
Kindred,
Burst, right? And then once it expires, it actually comes back quicker. So
and
if
then like Destroyer would
or longer quests,
I think maybe because he's gonna buff.
The first one's going to take roughly a minute, give or take, right? A little bit less than that to come back. And then you're going to get your payoff. And then it's going to come back around much quicker, right? So it's going to be a lot. It's going to happen all the time.
I am curious. Like, do they have anything else to talk about?
It's very different because we've had a few different ideas and iterations of Isoburst, where there was a time where there was a
time from base and crit monkey from super duper box.
All this kind of stuff.
Interesting.
We ended on this for a
From
few
the base
reasons,
pool, I
right?
want like spiral.
So the manual versions
Sorry,
are
from the
great because
box,
they
I
give
want
players a lot
spiral.
of control over it, and it helps you ensure that your character is getting the damage boost at the right time. But ultimately, what we found is that it was a lot of added complexity for players, and some players would really resonate with that, and some players wouldn't. So ultimately, we landed with doing the automatic one. And so this just means that effectively it's always guaranteed increased damage for an Ascended 7-star, and during Iso Burst, it's a bigger increase of damage for a window. If you stay aggressive and you go forward and constantly attack, that you can hold on to that damage boost for longer. And so, honestly, it's just been... we really felt like we needed to give a gameplay mechanic, and we wanted to give something a little bit more interesting and fun, but not too complicated. It could have been many other things.
Yeah, they might not
we've
have
also
the
designed it in a
ready
way
yet.
that it's quite open for future changes. We've talked about collectives before.
How's it going,
There's
Karen?
no reason we couldn't do something like, a collective that makes you deal more bleed damage during Iso Burst, or apply more bleeds.
Why did
or
they make this stream like
gain
so
precisions or anything
long
along those
ago?
lines. Ultimately, it's designed as a fairly generic
like
mechanic
twice
that we
the-
can hook into later. And that includes might. We could have
Twice
synergies
the-
or characters that
If I didn't do Arena challenges,
gain
then
might
when will
faster.
it
So you
become
can use
Elder?
Curse more
Well,
often.
I
Nodes as
will
well,
never
yeah.
prefer
Like we
Coliseum.
have Dauntless and
Maybe.
Battlegrounds. That gives
I mean,
us our
I think pretty much
quicker.
guaranteed that
You can
9.4 is
look at
going to give
something
you
like that with
a
the
full
might bar
rank
as
5.
well. And so
So you should be able to
ultimately, we're
get
pretty glad that
Elder
it's simple, it's easy to
if you
interact with, and
spend
it's
a little in the
very open
banquet,
for us to
do 9.4,
go where
and then do all the 6
Yeah, absolutely.
Arenas.
And one thing about
it should
is
be
that
easy,
it also
honestly.
happens on defense. It
Hopefully.
fills up quicker on
But I
defense,
don't know, maybe
right?
the
But it's
tanks are
also
tough.
paused from gaining any progress while you're attacking the opponent, right?
You can exit the
and one
stream
thing
and
to
run
note
back
there
as
is
we need
that
the
like, this
radiance.
will give
I
some
got
of
the
your
radiance,
Ascended champions
honestly.
some
I
more
got the
value,
radiance.
more value on
I'll do
defense.
some
But it's
BG
not going to make them,
afterwards.
game breakers. They're not going
Yeah,
unstoppable.
Elder
they're
is
not
the
going to
Lex
block
title,
left and
yes,
right.
we know.
It's
You
an
need
attack
5 rank
increase
5s,
at the end of
3
the
rank
day.
5s.
So if you do get hit, hey, oh no, like you got hit with Iso Burst. And
Guys,
might
do you
hurt a
know
little bit
when
more.
it launches?
Don't get hit, right? That's
Is it
ideally what you
March
wanna do.
5 you can become
but
Elder?
that's essentially where the danger is. It's if you mess up.
Because
Iso
Wales will
Burst
beat
might
an
make that a
Elder
little
like
bit more
instantly.
punch.
Yep, and as long as you're staying aggressive, you're also going to be like delaying the Iso Burst on the defender.
Okay, they're
as
not
well,
saying how
right?
much
Like,
percentage
both
of
sides of
attack,
it, as
though.
a Ascended 7-star, you just want to stay aggressive. You always want to be back.
You get it up to 9.4
Yeah.
having
Now,
3 rank
we
5
did say
7
this is something
stars.
that
Yeah.
happens automatically, but at the same time, I do expect a lot of our skilled players to maximize this, right?
Yeah.
So I actually do have a clip of some of that maximization of just kind of showing Iso Burst. Can we play the Sandman clip, Finn? So if you look at this right here, we're launching this right before it activates. Watch this. Boom, special 2. And now, Iso Burst is activated right here. And now we're doing our little heavy stuff. And this is a big old man thing. And this is buffed Sandman. And oh my God, he's so good now.
Wow.
But oh my God, he's so good now.
He does a lot more
We'll talk
burst.
about that a bit more in a bit.
We don't know the
but yeah,
9.4
that's
rewards, but I'm
essentially
assuming
all
it's
there
gonna
is to
have rank
Iso
5.
Burst.
Like,
It's like
it
activate,
has
you
to
do some more
have.
damage,
Excuse me.
and you can optimize it.
Did they
if you
update on
need to.
Monday?
Right?
It should be.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So now I
Yeah,
also
new
want
frame
to talk
doesn't
about
change. Oh, what is this?
specific Ascension power level as well, right?
Oh.
So because here's the thing, I've seen some people be like, well, listen, if they're not ascended
Challenger
anymore,
rating,
these
right?
champions, all unascendable champions are no longer good. That is so not the case at all, right? So the way that level 1 and 2 is working here is essentially combined. The first 2 levels of Ascension will each grant slightly less than 1 typical rank of a champion. Slightly less than 1, right? Now,
okay.
however, when it comes to challenge rating and prestige, Ascension level 1 and 2 are going to grant 15 challenge rating each. Now, that's pretty significant, okay? Now, challenge rating is one of the most important
attack difference
stats
is
in
kinda
Mortal Kombat
crazy.
for champions. However, John, I feel very confident saying about 90% of the people watching at home right now, and we have like almost 30,000 here, I'd say about 90% of the people don't even know what challenge rating does, and that's no fault of their own.
7.4 is like 0.5. Yeah, something like that.
Do you think you can kind of break down for us what
like,
challenge
look,
rating is, what it does, and its importance?
Rank 5 gives you 18 or 1400,
Essentially,
but Ascended gives you like 600 or 600.
in rarity, but now also
That's like
your Ascension
half.
level.
Yeah, even less than
and
half.
It will influence things that use our standard formula.
So look,
things like
2
crit
times
ratings, things
Ascended
like
rank
armor
4
rating,
is
block
not
penetration, block proficiency, so on and so forth.
good. It's not as good as a
an
rank
easy
5.
example of,
Okay,
kind
that's
of
good. I'm glad the Ascension
how
doesn't
much
give
it
you
can
like
have an
that
effect is
much,
for
but it
folks
also
that
gives you
played,
the
Act 6 on launch.
Challenger
it was really
rating,
brutal
which
because
kind of
you took
huge,
so much chip
and
through block.
prestige.
So everyone using Captain America Infinity War,
So 2 Ascension ranks are almost almost
and that was
one
because the
rank
defenders were
up.
so much
Okay,
higher
that's
rating
good to
than
know.
the
That's good
characters
to
that
know.
the players were using, and their challenge rating is so much higher that it made the defenders' block penetration higher, and it made the attackers' block
crazy
efficiency
increase?
lower.
It's not.
And so challenge rating has that ability
It's not at all.
to
2 ascensions is
essentially
one
increase
rank
or
up. It
decrease any
lasts.
stat that's
That's
pretty
not
much
that crazy,
non-attack.
honestly.
And so, as we kind of see here, the Ascended champions will have a higher challenge rating.
I think they changed the prestige
unassended
criteria to 40
champions at rank
champs
5.
after the
And so that
Ascension.
means a character
Maybe.
that relies a
That
lot
could
on
be
their
happening.
ratings. Somebody like Lady Deathstrike with their Ruptures scaling off of armor rating.
I'm glad it's
would
not
actually
that OP,
probably
the
gain more
Ascension, because you
benefit
still
from
get
having a higher
the
challenge rating than they would having
new
higher attack and health.
what's it
Yeah,
called?
so as we can see
Above
from
your
the
health
graph
meter
down here of
mechanic.
M'Baku's stats, and you might be
7
wondering
starting
why
5
did you
ascended 2
choose
is like
M'Baku?
7
Well,
starting
there's a great
6.
reason
Yeah.
for that. As you can see, he just fits really
Unless
well
rank
with the
6
words
gives
on the
you
slide.
higher
Next,
because it's the last
entire
rank.
list.
I don't
What was
know.
that? He's also
Probably
ascendable,
not.
so it works. But essentially here, as you can see, right, we have this built up in a way where it's rank 4 on Ascended, rank 5 on Descended, and then rank 4, Ascension 1, and Ascension 2. The reason why I built it that way is because, hey, obviously rank 5, Ascension 1, and 2 is going to be higher, right? But ultimately, when it comes to ascendable champions, right, there might be some champions in the pool who are like, hey, I don't really want to rank 5 this champion just because I have them ascended, right?
Yeah.
But as we can see here, you don't really need to if you don't want to, right? Like, I mean, like, you know, as the game progresses, the economy progresses, rank 4s will become
So they're trying
more
to say
common,
that it's
right?
not,
So I
like,
feel like taking a champion
mandatory
to rank
to
4 will
ascend.
be a lot easier and more realistic
cool.
here, right? But he might not want to be like one
mean,
of
you
your
still
first
want
rank
it though,
5s
right?
or one of
Because
your
that's
few rank
prestige. People
5s,
that
right?
really care
but if we
about
look
it.
here,
We're gonna have to go
rank 4 ascended
spending
champions will
spree.
kind of be comparable
Or
to
was
like
be
rank 5.
insane with the
And I'll
ascended
tell you
stats?
right now,
Yeah,
I have
Corvus is kinda
2
insane in
rank
Alliance
5
Wars too.
champions on my account. Neither of them can be ascended at launch, right? And I feel very confident in that because 7-star champions with each rank is still going to have a relatively, you know, power level compared to max Ascension champions.
So you
at
ideally
rank 4,
don't
right?
want to
So we kind of built this out in a
ascend
way
someone
where all
that's rank
7 stars
5.
will still have
because you
value
want
for
them
the
at the
foreseeable future.
same like level.
And it's really going to be a question of, do you want to chase a few champions with that vertical power?
Is
and
there a
just,
way
like,
to fast
double
forward the
down
command
on them,
live stream?
or
I
do you
want
have
to
a
skip
wide
this part.
roster, which
I
is
know.
something that's very regularly rewarded
I
now.
wish there was.
And so
I think they're
both are
talking like
viable
too
options
much
for you to
about it.
chase. Both have their
I think everyone's
benefits,
tired at this point.
And so lots of stuff for the players to decide what to do with their rosters.
Yeah, and there's really no right answer here,
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, right? Like, I know some people have been ranking specifically ascendable champions, and that's 100% valid, and they're going to be very powerful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's essentially what the power axis of Ascension level 1 and 2 is going to look like at launch, and of course, this is going to progress as time moves on when we have 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6, but that is very far in the future that we do not have to worry about that right now at all. Right now, level 1 and 2 is going to be launching, and as we can see here, undescended champions.
Could you
still hold
imagine
up
if someone
very, very
ascends
well
rank 6
alongside them.
Punisher from the banquet?
But dude, talking about champions that hold up very
They
well
have
alongside
more-
them,
okay, that's actually
some of
kinda
these
exciting, though.
champions, Some of
But
the
we know
launch pool
about Cord.
champions, well, you know, they weren't holding up too well.
Yeah.
So we're actually
Targeted
buffing
towards
about
Coliseum and other mid-long fights.
30% of the champions in the pool.
How many
right? So
slides
let's
more
talk about
how many
some
more
of those
slides, guys?
champions
Does
and
anyone
what
can
that
anyone
means
see
for
the
the game
slides
and
from
the meta
Kabam?
and as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's
I
a
think
lot
they
of
said
defenders in
110 in
this pool,
total, right?
And as players know, that's always something that we chase early on in the meta because it's going to create more space for other attackers to come and be more powerful. But since these are going to be the only...
If you ascend rank 5 the attack and CR just diminishes, you can just do it for the prestige though. You can. If you want to go for more the competitive play though, you would want to take some of the rank 4 ascended, so that for BGs they're kind of like the same level. But if you want prestige, then yes.
He actually has really,
I'm
really
assuming
high
we're gonna see like
consistent
rank
damage
6
as long as
Punisher
you can stay on
ascended.
top of how to play
Actually,
the
never mind. You can't.
and we
Can
can see
you?
that with a lot
No,
of
you
them
can't
where
ascend
it's
Punisher. What am I
quality of
saying?
life updates to make them feel more consistent and
Is the
have a higher
overcooked to
presence
the
on
stream?
attack. Or
would have
maybe just a
been
little bit
hidden
of
better if we
an
knew the
update to
name for
something
was,
that
but
will
Sneak
give
Peek could too.
a little bit more
Yeah.
legs on defense if they've already got
I
some
mean,
solid
I think the
damage.
most
And Cord is
exciting
also
thing
really, really fun.
from this
I'm
stream,
so excited for that one. We also have Jabari
except the
Panther
champions,
as well. Now,
I would
by
say
the
the
way,
progression
really quick, I
title
do want to point out that
and the
these
Karina
buffs aren't
challenges.
just for Ascension champions, right? Like your 6-star Jabari and Korg
What are the
will now be
coaches'
buffed.
jobs
Your
for rules?
5-star will be buffed as well. So if you have
it's the
any
same
of
ones
these
we have,
champions,
but, like, more
there are
7-star
10
shards, I
buffs
think.
coming to the contest next month, right? Next week, really. I love champion buffs, right? I'm actually really excited about this. So
Why
I'm
did
gonna
they
Jabari a
save
little
those
bit.
for like the next
Yeah,
stream?
Jabari is kind of nuts now. I saw some discussion online that were like, oh, they're nerfing Jabari. Oh, her precisions are slightly lower. And it's like, yeah, they are, but her overall damage is absolutely bonkers insane now. I'd be very interested to see if they have the same opinion on how strong she is after launch, because she's one of the ones that we were probably most scared of releasing, just because how insane a high skill player can get her damage to.
Bro,
yeah,
what?
without a doubt. I'm very excited for her. And also,
there's Arcus.
Vision Arcus, who...
We've seen that. We haven't seen, like, Man-Thing.
Again,
we haven't seen...
I really hope you're watching.
Cersei? No, Cersei's not getting buffed.
Time, and he said
we
this
haven't
is the one that he's
seen...
really most
Lady
excited
Deathstrike,
for.
I want to see if they talk about... but they don't have videos. I want to see videos.
I was playing around with Arcus a bit last night, and it's pretty fun. So what do you think about this, especially with like,
we don't know what there is going to be in Ascension.
Pretty relevant.
But
yeah,
it's capped at 100k.
Had, like, a really strong kit. He already had a lot of
But they didn't say anything about Ascension, right, guys? Like,
especially
that's
as an
not...
attacker, all of these things felt like there were just a little bit of just
that's
a
bold
shy,
statement. That is a bold statement.
Number.
If your battery isn't best skill,
being, like, fully usable as an attacker, and so that's kind of what we targeted mostly with this. Is
they were scared to release her. I know.
A lot more consistent. And
is it gonna be like Call of Obsidian? Like what?
Damage chases as an attacker.
Vision, he could be good, honestly.
Much better.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. Also, we talked about Lady Deathstrike last stream.
I mean, we know that, but I want to see video, bro. Where's the video?
But one thing that I enjoy here is that we opened up the rupture potency scaling a bit, right? So it's not just strictly armor anymore.
I want to see if they tested, if they know, if they can tell us.
One thing funny, we have the squad builder out right now, and some people are like, dude, 2-star Lady Deathstrike is ridiculous.
Yeah, 2-star Lady Deathstrike was kind of crazy.
And that goes really heavy into like the challenge rating that you were talking about, right? So now, I mean, like, listen, Lady Deathstrike is probably going to benefit a lot from Ascension because, like, of the challenge rating. But also, there's going to be a bigger benefit to actually ranking her up as well now, too, right? So I'm pretty excited for this one. I've always really liked this champion, but she's always felt like it was a little funky with the way she worked.
No, agreed. I think she's going to feel really, really good. And she definitely leans more on the armor than the attack rating still, but it now at least doesn't feel bad, especially if you're doing something like the EQ where you're getting a bunch of Furies and nothing changes with your damage because she doesn't care. Now it will actually increase a decent amount.
Okay. Absolutely. This one is a great example of like one little tiny change can make a difference, right? So now his armor up buff is protected from nullify and stagger from champions because it's an austere buff. Same kind of buff that J. Jonah Jameson has, by the way, right? Also, but this is actually huge. The first hit, if it's heavy, cannot trigger critical shocks. So for years, this is just like based on RNG.
This was messing you up a little bit, like slightly. I don't think that's huge, though. Now it's going to be more
consistent. We've also increased his shock potency and duration, and also his cowardice as well, right? So this one feels really nice. He's already fantastic. He's already
he's already good, honestly. Like, he's right.
He didn't even need that life change as well.
No, I think he's going to feel great. I think it's funny how, like, first hit of heavy cannot...
Also really good prestige, this guy. Like, I would want this guy to be my first Ascendant. But to be honest, I think my first Ascendant is going to be...
Yeah, he feels so much better.
Maestro Ascension 2.
Good thing.
He's going to be running around like crazy.
Yesterday we were talking about...
This one I want to see what they say, because I don't know much about that
Sam Wilson feels so good now. The reduction of stack limit for his sap charges means that you're going to get your power drain more often. And then you're talking about challenge rating before... critical rating is one of those stats, and he relies very heavily on critical rating to apply
the
those
ordeal should be easy, but
charges.
The tags might be like too specific. We'll have to see.
His SP1 physical volume
because your ordeal can use 7 stars, I think, right?
Longer.
That might be double duration.
It's double duration and potency. And his loop just feels really, really strong. He actually feels incredible for closing out Battlegrounds fights now. That SP2 into SP1. Your lock-on is more than enough time
if you
want to try and get 2 SP1s.
Because, Kabam John kind of knows.
Damage is just bananas.
So I believe him. I believe him that he's going to be able to close out BG fights.
Rating.
And this is crazy. This is the most buffs I've ever released at one time.
I'm really excited for this one as well. I've always really loved this champion's kit. But his
it's launching next week. That's right.
His ability wasn't always up to par. But
Wait, we're gonna have so much work to do.
He also got some more stuff too. He got a lot of updates here, but I was running out of lines to write on it, right? But yeah, I'm excited for that one. Man-Thing as well is going to be a little bit more consistent, right, in his matchups because there's a little bit more control over his nullify, right? So like no accidental nullifies against like Dark Phoenix, for example. We moved his Sig ability, Fury
regardless of HP,
increased the potency a little bit, right? Also just made his regen a little bit more cohesive as well too. Just a nice quality of life updates to a defender-leaning champion who can also be pretty nice on attack as well.
No, he feels so much more consistent. Your damage feels like it's you kind of always know what you're getting now with him, and it is overall much.
We're gonna have so much work to do with all those reworks.
Like
Lady Deathstrike, Captain
Wilson. He does a lot,
Wilson.
sometimes he doesn't do much.
Yeah,
a lot.
And now as an attacker, he feels much more consistent.
Absolutely.
But only for the huge ones. Like this one's kind of
huge.
Of
that Sam, so he is if you use him properly now,
No time to steal from 5 to 3.
To go into unstable, knock them down with that, and then, you know, get the heavy attack off. His damage is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Because essentially, what's happening here is you're going to be getting an extra heavy attack, right?
Yep.
That's where a lot of his damage comes from. All of those damage bursts on the heavy. If you get an extra one, and they're progressing as it goes along, that's like an extra 140k sometimes.
Yeah, I know King Obama.
Per cycle. That is a ridiculous damage.
Just kind of crit resist based.
Battlegrounds health pool.
Yes, right. So that can close out.
Wait, crit resist based that from 10 to 15?
Like, oh my goodness gracious, man, this guy is absolutely ridiculous.
So strong now.
Yeah, very excited for that one.
Dude, they're saying that he's so strong. I don't believe it, but I want to see it.
Bullseye, but she also just feels like kind of like Sam Wilson.
I don't understand what the extra means.
Like went through her kit. She kind of touched up like everything she needed touched up. You know what I mean? She feels really nice. She feels like a champion that was really much later than she was now.
I don't think she's going to be insane, but she seems better. 15 stacks of prowess.
I'm very excited for Emma Frost. I've always loved the champion. But again, it's like I think she's going to be a lot more useful in today's meta.
Yeah, and again, the challenge rating being really big here with her as well. The crit rating for prowess is also going to gain even more. All of those huge tank stats she gets when she's in diamond form, she's just going to be even tankier now, to the point where maybe she even starts becoming a stall defender if you don't bring an armor breaker. She just feels way better.
I love that. And this one, you were telling me yesterday, you're very excited about Storm Pyramid X.
Yeah, Storm Pyramid X feels so good now. She's actually just like a complete damage hose. She now gains her second or whatever her non-activated Tempest is from using a heavy attack. Duration scales with how long you charge it. And that means that you're gaining way more prowess all the time. Getting 2 prowess per bar of power instead of 1. That means that you're probably doing, 40 to 60% more damage from a special than you would have with the old version of the kit.
Yeah.
And she just like absolutely blasts Battlegrounds health pools. If you get lucky and get a bunch of crits, you can probably finish a health pool with just a special 2.
So you say just go to special 2,
what?
right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hey Finn, play that clip of Storm Pyramid X. So after we talked about it, I actually went last night against Black Panther.
So she's ascended, but is it 2 or 1?
Just going right to special 2, like you said, nothing else, right? And I just wanted to see what would happen if I just used her how we know how to use her here, right? And, bait out the special 1s, rushing up, boom, right here, charge that heavy attack, go for the special 2. Oh my god.
So you actually didn't even play her properly there either.
Incredible.
So if you had charged your heavy off the get-go, you would have another Tempest, and all of you would have gained 2 prowess per bar of power instead of 1.
So that would have been like almost double?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous, man. Yeah, I was trying to go as fast as possible.
I mean, we don't know if this is like ascended 2
so that damage
or,
can get
it could be rank 5.
So that's really fun. I really love that.
Better,
so
for sure.
a lot of these tune-ups, they don't look good on paper.
I trust
Honestly,
John as well.
If you gave someone that Sandman update, you'd be like, you think this is going to be good for them?
Okay, where's the Sandman clip?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, like on defense maybe, right? But you saw that clip. Like little quality of life changes can really update a champion to something really meaningful, which I think is fantastic. And so we have 11 of these, including Toad, right? Going live next month, all in the Ascension base pool, putting a lot of value into the Ascension base pool.
That's videos,
I think
basically.
people are going to look at this launch pool a lot differently once these buffs are live, in all honesty. So can we get the slide up, Finn? Yeah, let's talk to me a little bit about like the meta moving forward, what the future holds, all that stuff.
Yeah, so we're really excited for Ascension because it gives new characters the chance to kind of hop in the spotlight.
There's going to be so many
we saw that
videos
when
to
we had the
make.
6 to 7 star
I'm really worried, but I'm hyped.
We didn't update her at all.
I'm going to be testing like all the champions except like, I do. He only gets like I mean, maybe I'll test them.
For 6 to 7 star Gamora,
honestly, I'll test everyone. Because I'm probably going to be able to test them ascended, I'm guessing.
Suddenly, you're kind of like
this stream never ends, dude. I want to play MCC, but like
characters, you're not comparing it to her.
I'm gonna have to stay up really late. Holy,
and so that really lets us kind of change.
No, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow as well.
Things that people are looking at are
100%.
There's a good amount of degen, and
probably the drops are enabled. They just don't work for anyone right now. They only work for Kabam.
Shine really strong because he can deal with a lot of degen. And it really
I really want the stream to end now. It's getting tired.
I've always been kind of like just on the edge of the top tier to really shine and change the meta and who we're looking at, but also still bringing back some familiar faces from years ago, stuff like Korg, where if you know how to deal with him, he's not a big deal. But now that he's got extra stats all over the place, he's going to be something you have to plan around.
Like Sasquatch, for example, right?
Yeah.
Like Sasquatch during the 7-star launch, he was like the guy on defense.
Yeah.
Because he was just huge, right? Over time, that became less of a factor for him because some new RPG mechanics came in, all this kind of stuff. Now that he's going to be even huger again, that might bring him back into the spotlight a little bit, right? So we might see a bit of like a refresh on like the defender meta as well, right? With this.
Exactly. I think overall it's going to be really good, and it'll give players the opportunity to use characters that they wouldn't regularly. So
yeah, I think that's really great. So we have again, this has been an absolutely massive stream. By the way, we have a few more things here, but before we get into those final things, we also do have some giveaway winners. Are we ready for that? By the way,
what are the other things, bro?
That was just a thumbs down. So. We're refreshing, so we don't have it yet, but we're working on it, right? So we should have refreshed during that the meta part. That's all right. That's all good. But anyway, you know, I am excited to see like what happens with the meta, right? Especially when it comes to like, I love when players find a new champions that they love to play, and I love when it's like, you know, defense starts to look so similar all the time, right? And I know that that's a frustration point for a lot of our players as well. So hopefully that can not change it entirely. But also just add some more things to the mix so it's not the same kind of stuff that we see all the time.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, you know, we're not taking away the cosmic meta champions like Dark Phoenix and Serpent. Like, they're still going to be around, but suddenly they're going to get statted out pretty quickly and or at least have competition with it.
Right.
Dark Phoenix expansions.
We're getting the thumbs up? Oh, fantastic. All right, so we do have some giveaway winners.
They're stretching it. I don't think they want to stretch it, bro. They're tired too.
Now, keep an eye on your Twitch messages, of course, right? Because we're going to be reaching out to you for if you want to Titan
casually dropping movies on a Friday night
between Pixie and Madeline Pryor. By the way, I updated this
That's
slide.
a crazy
I was looking at the
information
slide
stream.
yesterday,
Like,
and I was
usually I do make like a video for like summing
compared
things
to
up.
everything else, and
But
I was
I feel
like, how
dude, I
have
can't
you
do that
never
now.
made this look better? Anyway,
Sorry, too
point
late.
is, Titan Crystal, 5 winners for the Titan Crystal. Congratulations
But I will be streaming for a little bit longer after their stream so that people can get their drops.
Tim Alert. We got an alert for Tim. We also have Yajwant 111111, and we have Noir Mamba and Unpredictable. Congratulations.
Right, bro.
That's a good name,
Dave would
right?
love that name.
Yeah, he would. I wonder if he uses beta.
Pretty much what it
anyway,
is.
congratulations. You have won a Titan Crystal. The rollover is happening very soon. You might want to save it. Or maybe you want one more chance at a champion who's leaving. Now, for your champion choice between Pixie and Madeline Pryor, we have...
Guys, did anyone in the chat want those?
Ooh, Rhapsody, ooh. We also have El Vela, 491, and we have an Anonymous Coward. Okay, and we also have Sayash 26, right? Congratulations to our 10 winners here. Keep an eye out and all that fun stuff. But John, also,
like 20,000
thank you so
people
much
that
for
enter those.
joining us, for talking about Ascension and all the buffs and everything else. There is one more thing, though,
what is
here
it?
that you do want to say. You have an announcement to make as well to the players. So take the stage, my friend.
Yeah, this will be my last live stream because today's my last day at Kabam. I've been here for better part of 9 years, and it's been a really good time, and I'm so glad that I
why did they end it in the sad part, though?
Especially stuff like Battlegrounds Ball and Summoners Fest. And,
that's why he seems pretty
things
sad.
that I never would have dreamed I was able to work on, and it's been such a fantastic time with such a
that's
huge
unfortunate.
community. And
he was actually like really good.
Yeah, this will be my last time.
John said he's been here for 9 years. Actually, can we just really quickly get the slide deck?
Yeah,
up
why is he leaving?
I put something in for him. There's a big fan of Dr. Octopus, John is. But, ultimately, John, you've been here for 9 years. We've been working together in some fashion for many, many years now.
Yeah.
It has been such an unbelievable pleasure.
Yeah, he was an OG.
A very important thing that I want to make the community know here that John has done so much here, but things are going to continue on.
Okay, I'm kind of sad now.
Without John, he never left.
He was a good dude.
Very important caveat for that is that if it was not for all of John's efforts over the past 9 years, that would not be true.
Thanks.
Over years, you have left such an imprint on Marvel Contest of Champions. So much of this game has your blueprints all over it. You have done so much.
Yeah, John has done a lot of stuff. Pre-censored Lover Police.
In the battle realm, and you always will be. My eyes on Mount Rushmore for Marvel Contest of Champions, man.
Thanks.
You've built an incredible team over the years who are going to your shoes, do a phenomenal job, and I have all the confidence in the world of the entire team going forward, and so much of that is truly because of your efforts. And I want every single person at home to know that everybody in the Marvel Contest of Champions community we love John, right? So, of course, we're not going to have John on here. I'm not going to give a little emotional speech to a buddy of mine without giving a little promo code. You brought a promo code with you of a champion that you spent a lot of time buffing, right? Now, listen,
7-star first
Century,
appearance
right?
Century. For those that care,
really
I'm getting
waves,
it, of course.
Coliseum
But,
and everything else.
we love John. Okay, I'm going to pin that as soon as we end stream.
Content, he's really good now. And now you can get a first appearance, 7-star Century. Go to the Summoners Market, put in your promo code, we love John. For certain progression levels, it is 6-star. Some are just 5-star. We can't give a 7-star to everybody, unfortunately, right?
I think he's a 7-star first appearance as
it's
well,
a
right?
first appearance, 7-star, so you get that shiny
Better
Century.
believe I'm claiming it immediately
Oh,
after
you better,
this.
dude. You better, which is super fun, right? But yeah, John, we love you
We
so
love
much,
John
man,
Cena.
and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Your legacy is going to live on with all these champions forever. And
I'm going to do that
whenever
for a
someone
second,
looks at that
guys.
first appearance Century,
Okay, there is the game.
they're going to think of you, man. So very
Thanks.
happy to have that in the game for you. And thank you again, man, for joining us to talk about Ascension, all those champion buffs. And one more time, thank you for everything you've done for us, all right?
Thanks. It means a lot. Thanks so
Absolutely.
much. And thanks to all the players out there, too. It's
100%.
been fantastic.
Yeah, you've been on top of being, a great collaborator and dev, you've also been a great community member too. And I think that everybody feels the same way. So, all that emotional stuff aside, right? We also have a little picture here for everything coming to the contest in March. Our new champions, our EQ, which by the way ends on April 8th. We'll fix that before we post that on social. International Women's Day, and also the 7-star Ascension launch, which is just absolutely exciting stuff. It's going to be a really, really great month in the contest, and we're very, very excited for the future. And we're also very, very excited and proud of John as well. We're not going to, say everything that's going on, of course. But it's all good things, right? That's an important thing I left out. All good things. But yeah, again, thank you, John. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This was too long of a stream.
Too long,
I
2
could
hours
not have made this
15.
shorter if I tried. I really did try. If we did the gameplay of the champions, it would have been 2.5 hours. But thank you for watching. Again, new Twitch drops starting next week, but there are some great Twitch drops going on right now. There's a few, 30 to 45 more minutes in the track. Go watch other people on Twitch.
Yes.
Keep the party rolling.
I will be
We'll
streaming
start
for
rolling that
probably
out
an
in maybe
hour.
just a little bit. We have to click the
And
button
you guys
to
can
get going.
complete your
But
drops.
thank you for watching. It's been a really fun stream. We're so excited for the next month. And we will see you in the Battleground.
All right, that was too long. All right, so let us continue for a bit longer. You guys can watch for the Twitch drops. Let me see where I am at actually. So if I go to Twitch drops, so I am 73%. You guys can see right here. I'll show you. So I am 73% on the last one for 3 hours. I got the revives. I got the rebirth crystals, 5 energy, 10k 7-star shards, 10k 7-star shards, and then more 10k are coming. So we're good. Let's put on the code, the thank you John, and then I'm gonna copy paste it so you guys can use that as well. So it was thank you John, right? Thank you John. Let's see if it works. No. Okay, what was the code? It didn't work. Maybe it's with caps lock. We love John. That's what I have. Oh, it was we love John. Okay, it wasn't thank you. Okay, sorry. Thank you guys. Thank you. We love John. We love John. And it worked. Nice. Okay. Let me pin that on YouTube and Twitch chat. Promo code. We love John. Okay, boom. It's pinned on YouTube. Let's do that real quick on Twitch. Promo code. We love John. And pin. There we go. All right. Cool. Guys, it should be pinned, right? Yes, it is. Okay, let me use that on my free-to-play. We're gonna do a bit of BGs until a little bit longer, so that most people can complete their drops. We should have drops live, guys. Let me know if that's true or not. But the Kabam said that as soon as they end their stream, it is gonna be enabled for creators. So it should be good now. All right. Give me a sec. Open up my Twitch, see if it works. And works. And okay. It should work. Yes, it does. I entered my stream and you can see the notification. It is live. Yes, we're good. Oof, man, that was kind of exhausting for some reason. I missed the last 30 minutes of the stream. What did they announce? Dude, a lot of stuff. I don't even remember half of this. But there's a lot of stuff. The biggest thing is like the Karina challenges, the new Elder progression title, and I think that's like the biggest things. New content, yeah, there is gonna be Karina challenges. Then 9.4 comes the next month, so that's very exciting. And there's the Sentry. This guy actually might be decent in like any like Coliseum or something. I don't know. We got him. All right, that's some good stuff, man. Open up those 7 stars. Oh yeah, 7-star magic is gonna cost around like I think 500 or 600k or so. 600k. $562k radiance, yeah. People can farm revives until April, good to know. Yeah, that's true. If you wanna, I mean, you're gonna have to be ready for the array, or what's it called? The challenges. Karina's. Right, let's do a bit of BG then. But man, I'm excited for all those videos I have to do. For like all the buff champions. I'm assuming they're gonna give us a way to ascend them as well from the CCP. Yeah, we're getting 3 tokens for free. You need like 20 of them. Yes, the promo code is pinned. That is the promo code. Definitely. So yeah, we're gonna be live for a bit so that most people can complete their drops, because I'm assuming most need like another like few minutes or so, like 40 minutes or something to complete. So let's do that. Welcome everybody. Sven Havoc, Jake Foster. That's a rank 5 Hulkling. Kind of crazy if you ask me. And then let's do Moda. Welcome guys. On Twitch we got a bunch of people, 500 over there. Quick reminder that they did say the Thor Ragnarok drops. You're gonna have to watch for 4 weeks to get 1 token, and that's how you're gonna be able to obtain him. And 2 of those weeks are CCP Twitch drops only. So make sure you guys follow, because I will definitely be streaming that week a lot, because I am in the CCP. What's up, Ryder? Yeah, that was definitely like their longest stream. What is the requirement? Is it accurately that? Wait, what do you mean? For what? Do you have your first rank 5 champ yet? I don't, but I should be very close to getting the Elder. Yeah, I should be very close to getting Elder, because you need 3 rank 5s. Now I need 19,000 tier 5A for my first. My second is gonna be from the 6 Karinas, and then I'm assuming 9.4 as a full, like as a whole, is going to have at least 1 rank 5. Like it has to have at least 1 rank 5. So that's how I'm gonna get my 3. Can't wait to see the new bosses of Colo. Yeah, true. Did they mention how long the stream is for Thor? I think they said 12 hours in a week. Or no, 12 hours in 4 weeks. I think that's what they said. So basically maybe 3 hours per week. I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming. Adam Warlock is it's saying you want to get him for Ascension, maybe. Act 9 will have 1 rank 5. Mike confirmed it. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. So I'm probably gonna become Elder as soon as Act 9 drops, because I'll do it probably the next day, fully explore, maybe 2 days after, and we're gonna be chilling. I think we can win this actually. How's it going, Mike? I'm guaranteed gonna be next progression title. Yeah, same. Oh, spring cleaning too, maybe. But yeah, I'll be Elder for sure. Oh no, that field like should not have happened. Wow, look at this light bleed. Well, that's definitely not a win right now, but it's fine, I guess. Did you see that whiff? You have got to be kidding me. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I don't know why Nick Fury has to have that misc mechanic, and that's so weird. Yo, what's up, lags? Let's go all of my Magic's power control and give me the new Mystic Champ. Didn't expect him to just take it. Yeah, honestly, dude, I don't believe that the current, or I don't believe the new version of Magic is more balanced than the previous one. This one seems so much better. Like, what? But hey, you know, at least we're getting new animations. I'll take it. I'll take a new model. I think it was for the better. Yeah, so many Mystic. Mystic is 150% the best class. I don't care if she doesn't have power control. Same. Who cares about that? You should be able to claim the Twitch drops if your account is linked. What's the promo code for? You get a 7-star first appearance Sentry if you are like Paragon and higher. Because Kabam John is living. Yeah, this is a very slow fight. I'm probably gonna lose because he has rank 5 Hulkling. But it is what it is. All because of Serpent? Yeah. I mean, I said it before, like, Serpent is the reason we're getting OP Mystics, and it was clear that it was gonna happen. But like, I did not expect that many. We were close. You don't have a single rank 5? I don't have a single rank 5 either, but I'm close to my first one. Kind of close. Yeah, Ronan is kind of crazy this meta, but you know, against Sovart you have less crit damage, so it's not the fastest. And of course, this was a rank 5 Hulkling. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to wait for to get a new title. I'm excited to actually do like a free-to-play challenge at some point for that. I'm excited for 9.4. I'm excited for 9.4 too. How long does the Sentry promo code gonna work? I'm not too sure. That doesn't say. I still only have 1.5 tier 5A from Coliseum. I'm a long way away from Elder. You're not really long, because like we are gonna be getting tier 5A a lot easier. There's like 2 ways. I think they said the Radiance store is gonna have some. And then most likely Ascension will have some, maybe. And yeah, you just have the Karina's giving you a full rank 5, so that's a third of the Elder. The free-to-play challenge to Elder will genuinely take 100 hours, surely. 100 hours only. This guy has 2 rank 5s? What the heck? Well, to be honest, his rank 5s are not the problem. It's the other stuff. 100 hours is pretty good though. 100 hours is very good. I think it's trolling probably. Because how long is 100 hours? It's less than 5 days, right? I think it's gonna... So we can't speculate now. Because, you know, the Karinas are gonna have tags for villains, heroes, and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to see the roster. It might be really tough. You might be, you know, strict to like 10 good options, 5 good options. We all want more mystics. Okay. 944 suddenly have rank 5, so it's just that in the challenges and only need one more rank 5. Yeah, they did say that you are going to be able to get a full rank 5 from 9.4, and it does make sense because it's not just 9.4 full, it's 9 fully rewards, which is like the big thing. It's like the full chapter, so you're gonna have massive rewards, most likely. That means 3 times extra rank 5 full. What do you mean, Yolza? This dev stream was very underwhelming for me. I think it wasn't only good news, it was also some bad news. That's why. But I'm excited for a lot of things. But, you know, some others are kind of worrying me, like variants are gone, people are gonna go crazy with no revives. And then the BG testing we're gonna get in season 37 to 38, it is scaring me. But I am very excited for the new progression title. I am very excited for the buffs. And then also the Karina challenges. Karina challenges are definitely the #1 for me. 40 champ Mystic deck for Serpent and Dark Phoenix coded stuff for real. Yeah. We're gonna have 20 Mystics and the other 20 for the other 5 classes. That's all we need. Buffs basically were already announced, so it's not like the news. No, it is news because we didn't know information about Sandman. We didn't know information about Man-Thing. And there was like 2 more, Jabari, I think, so it is pretty exciting. Storm X. Like, we saw a bit of gameplay too. I had to throw it because I would get to a special 3. I think one more. I think I just do it. Okay. Should be fast enough. Yep. I guess my disappointment in Ascension kind of clouded my mind. Yeah, the Ascension, the big disappointment is champions from now on will only be ascendable from Valiants. And then in the next year, they're going to be available. So that's bad. And then also the fact that you can't choose who you want. Those are the 2 big downsides of this stream, I would say. No, this is regular matches. Let's see if we can win this one. Lumagic should be fast, but I kind of want to save it for the next round on defense. Let's do this. This could work. I've got 29 heroes and 28 villains. Rank 4, rank 3 should be good for Karina. Yeah, you probably are. Hyperion needs to be ascendable. I'm not too sure. It's kind of crazy already, isn't he? That wither is slowing down my power gain. You guys see the power of abs? That's it. That's it. It's crazy. Ooh. No, your messages are appearing. I see them. TZNYC. I love you, Nick. Now I go watch Classic LA Confidential. All suggestions from this movie. The Ordeal Hero. The Ordeal villain, the Abyss hero, the Abyss villain, Epoch. Wait, the Abyss hero, the Abyss villain, Epoch hero. Yeah, so you're gonna have to do basically the Ordeal, the Abyss, and Epoch with a full team of heroes and full team of villains, it seems. Time to plan the path. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. When does it launch? Like March? Is it 5 when the update comes? What do you reckon the champ selector rewards are going to be? Champ selector rewards? Wait, from what? Twitch drops for this track last until, I think, next week. Like next Friday. So wait, what kind of heroes and... I don't want to like plan a path right now, but I want to kind of see like only 7 stars. Hero. Well, there's some pretty good heroes. So like champions for like long form. What are some? North Star is one. Britain, honestly, but there's damage cap. But I can see so many champions work for like the Ordeal. Like where some of the counters evade. Okoye. Okoye can work for like I think Spider-Woman, probably. I don't know about Spider-Ham though. Spider-Ham might be a bit of a troublemaker. But there's options. There's definitely options. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Might have to do a few rank ups before. This one you have Onslaught, which is like a monster, does so many things on his own. Deathless Thanos. Crossbones, easy for Spider-Ham. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of this. Yeah, when does this launch? Who for Terax and Korg Ordeal? I think for Korg, for the villains, you can have Terax and Abs, or Abs for Terax and Onslaught for Korg. And for heroes, they also... Another annoying fight is like Sasquatch. Here you can have Spider-Woman. From this, I don't see any great counter for Spider-Ham, but for Korg, you got Jean. You got Dazzler. Yeah, I'm not sure for like Spider-Ham though. Because he's buff immune, right? Debuff immune. Karina's is on 11th of March. Okay, got it. I'll do some planning. Makes sense, yeah. With the SF Chase, it seems like they're giving a spotlight for the most famous champs in their era. 26 Star-Lord, 2017 Blade. Please correct me if I'm wrong. You might be right. Dean for Pig? I mean, you could, because you spend less power, right? I mean, for Spider-Ham, you don't really need a specific counter. It's just... he's gonna be annoying with his AI. Okay. No. 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 Ham is so annoying with his evades. Yeah, he's a bit of an annoying fight, but he's not someone that you need to bring a counter for. Like, he's not someone that can make you like force quit. Like, he's not like Sasquatch or Org. Also, like, Wet Mags is definitely gonna be like either a hero or a villain, right? So you can use him for like the Korg. Should I use my Cosmic Awakening Gem on Cold Obsidian or wait for Serpent? If you need a good attacker, Cold Obsidian is nice. Yo, Jaffooligan, thank you so much for your subscribing with Prime on Twitch. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. W's right there. Wait, we love John. He didn't copy and paste your name. That's funny. There we go. Alright. Epoch doesn't have Terex or Korg? We'll see. Very excited for Pixie and Madeline. Yeah, they look sick. Especially Madeline. Holy bro. Just gravy. Alright, let's get the Kindred. That's a 6-star hood, huh? What's this actually? Cyclops might be the answer for Ordeal Ham. Oh, you're right. He starts with like a true focus. That's right. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna have to save some mats for like ranking up stuff. When I do the planning, I'll have to see. Zemo for that Ham, Nick. Yeah, you could. That's right. Chandu, redeem my next character from My Hero Ultra Rumble. Okay, do you know what that means? Because I can try to redeem the points after this stream. If you don't know what that is. Because that's only for like My Hero when I do My Hero streams. Maybe I should just remove that because it might be confusing some people. What is deleting tons of messages? Is that because emote spam? Yeah. If you spam too many emotes or caps lock, it's just gonna... Wait, you stream My Hero Ultra Rumble? I do. Yes, I do. I streamed a bit of Ult's Justice as well, but I'm having a lot more fun with Ultra Rumble. Is there any drops today? There is. We have them on. Hero for Dazzler cooks that ham. Yeah, Dazzler. You can face his SP2 if you push him. True. To get those to get the endurance, but she always does mediums. Like what? Okay, I guess I don't need the endurance. It's fine. Kinda do though. Dude, why are you doing medium? Dude, I don't think she's done like a single light attack. Like what the heck? It's so annoying. Come on. Oh my god, this Photon AI is pissing me off. And now we're cooked, but we took so much block damage. I've done this fight so much better. I did grab the 7-star entry. The code is pinned. That's the promo code. Just call me, bros. I know, man. Twitch does that sometimes. Nothing I can do. It's either the mid-roll ad or mid-stream ads, or like if you click on the stream, you get an ad immediately. And I just chose for like the mid-stream because it's just annoying. If you click on the stream, you get immediately pushed with an ad. I know that's just how it works. Twitch is pretty aggressive with it. What was the code pin? Is it not pinned? Hold on. Guys, can someone type the code? The promo code? Actually, never mind. I have it here. The promo code, I don't know, is it not pinned? Promo code. I don't know why it wasn't pinned. Oh no, did I pin a different message? No. Because the chat is moving. I pinned it there for like, let's say 60 minutes. Yeah. No. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I don't think I can pin. So it's just annoying right now. It doesn't let me pin, like it's just... What the heck? But that's the promo code. Just using null for villain team and sentry hero team for epoch. So easy? Maybe. You might be right about that. Okay, let me focus up, try and win this fight. Dude, I got 2 neuroshocks on now, I can't miss. It's annoying. I didn't play this fight well. Right. I suck, bro. Like, what is that? How did I mess this fight up so badly? It's annoying. Yeah, I could have won that, I think. But then I drop I think I don't have anyone for Havoc. Who can I use for Havoc, guys? Thanos, I think I use Thanos and I give him Kushala? Or I give him Onslaught? Yeah, Link, it's fine. Let's do that. I mean, he can Kushala this, but should I give him, like, Onslaught? Let's do that. I should have saved Hood, but I was just not looking. Can't wait to pull in Ascension for Sandman and have him rank 1. Maybe. That might be the case. Please. This is not going well. I'm gonna take a detonation, I think. I did. Yeah, I definitely lose here. I should have saved Hood. You dipped your center with his promo code? I think mine is like 640 now. The toxic emotes, yeah. This guy... I was distracting around too. I should have saved Hood for the next round. That was my bad. I don't think he needs to do, but it helps. Okay. I don't remember exactly how you play Sentry. Like, he's really weird to ramp up. Like, it actually might be hard to ramp him up in, like, the Ordeal or something. Need to start working on doing Wheel of Fate and Epoch soon, yeah. Who is your Ultra Rumble main? I don't have this. I don't have a specific main. I play all the characters, but I'd say the most probably. Who do I play the most? I don't have a specific one. I play all of them really. Like, I play the All for One, I play Lady. Oh, I play a lot of Dabby. The red Dabby, a lot. I'd say he's like my favorite to use. Yeah. Really play all of them. How long will the rank 1 7-star be for the Ordeal Range Challenge? 1 7? What do you mean? I'm a hugger, I see. Yeah. That's right. Finally home. Now I can get my drops. Let's go. Good stuff. Abyss came out when we had 6 rank 1, 6 rank 2, so 7 rank 1 for the Abyss is gonna be easy life. Hopefully. If you can do any path, it's easy then, yeah. I'm pretty excited for that, honestly. Like, I don't think it's gonna be difficult, it's just gonna be fun revisiting. Like, it's just, Karina challenges are always fun. Some of them are like really, really bad though. Like, I remember the one, the MST one with, I think Abyss. Was it? No, it was Necropolis with like, dimensional beings. That was bad. That was pretty bad. But like, most of them are fun. Don't want to rank up some champs for the Ordeal that I need to use. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. You might have to. Epoch Gauntlet's gonna be a bit painful. Yeah, I think Epoch is with Ares, right? If Epoch is with Ares, then it might be tough. Like, you know, learning how to fight Ares again might be a little bit difficult. Waiting for him to noom? Yeah, true. Let's see. I don't have a great Yelena counter except like Onslaught, but that's not the best in this meta, to be honest. So, let's get Ronan. No. I think we reroll. That's good. It's also good. I did Epoch 100%, Necro 100% too. Yeah, same. I literally just finished the Necro Karina challenge about 4 hours ago. My jaw dropped when I saw we were getting new ones. Yeah, Ares will be a bit tough. But here's the thing, Epoch is the most restricted one because it has classes. You can only bring 2 classes per path. Ares isn't really the issue, it's the fights before that for me. Yeah, like revisiting them is going to be the hardest thing. So might be a little bit of a, you know, fun stream revisiting and choking. They can release all the new mystics, Abs still be on top. I know. Nobody better than Abs. Really, exhaustion on the first hit, like what? But I did get also a stagger, which I'll take. Let's chill now. Won't be able to miss, but it's fine. Alright, she's dead. We took a bit of damage, but it was quick. Okay, well, he's gonna be done in like 50 something seconds with 98% health. I think we'll lose that. Terrified for the old ordeal? Yeah. Epoch Tigra is her? What does she do? We have more champ choices compared to when EOP first released. Also, they could tone it so the new Titan champs are better choice. I don't know. Yeah, Hood stays goated. It's sad that this is the only meta he really shines. I mean, he shines in this one, but in the others he's fine. Oh, maybe actually we win this. He was kind of slow. I'm excited for recalls, BG. I am not, bro. Like, I miss suicides, but like, it doesn't make sense if you make a mistake. You don't get points. Like, what? Or you don't get less points. What is up, MD? How you doing? Yeah, we're losing this 100%. Yeah. Unless he messes up, but I doubt it. Yeah, this one he's kind of good for Serpent as well. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, that's definitely not faster than Kushala. I played it flawlessly though. Just finished work, a bit late to the stream. What's up, MD? Thank you for stopping by though. Hope you had a good day at work. Need advice on Samsung Reckoning Gem. Which one of best to put it on? SW, Photon, or Void? It's either SW or Photon. If you need a good attacker, SW. If you need a good defender, I'd say Photon. But probably Photon wins it for me slightly. Do I give him Hulk? Do I give him Nico? I think I need to Nico if I want to win. Because he's gonna go Photon. And Hulkling takes Photon, but Nico is probably a little bit faster. If I play well. You think Star Force play will be useless? Seems like you'll have God tag. I really don't think he's gonna be useless. He looks sick. But we're gonna have to see. To Void then. Is she not high sig? Why is she not getting charges? I think I'm just gonna go in. Yeah, I was definitely faster than Hulkling. Maybe we win this? No. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? How? 33? Dude, Jofix is supposed to have some HP, you know? And that was rank 4 Hulkling. I didn't. Dude, that's like stupid. What? I played it as good as I could. Oh my god, man. 75,000. That was definitely crit. Yeah, he did like 40%, 48% with special. That's probably got like 2 crits or that on that. What's the load time? His load time was 3 seconds. Mine was 3 seconds. Yeah. Cool. Unfortunate. Yeah, the new Hulkling is kind of nuts. But my fight would have been slower against Photon because the Petrify. How do you dash in so quickly after knocking out Yelena? I can't seem to get that timing right. I mean, just you can try to spam it as soon as you can, as soon as it lets you. This dude uses soft mods 100%, you think? I don't know. This is also like way too fast, holy. Honestly, I'm not too bad because like I'm not too upset because I played this fight pretty well. Thank you for checking in. Do you think that Kabam will make an Act 9 Crucible? I hope they do, but I think it's nowhere close. How is Valkyrie now? Worth rank awakening and rank up. I played a little bit of my rank 4 in the free to play, and she does quite a lot of damage right now. Definitely not as big of a difference than Hulkling, but it's quite a significant difference. How's Valkyrie? Yeah, she's alright. Yo, gonna stream all this new content like 9.4 Korean challenges? Yes, of course, man. Of course, we're streaming all of it. All of it. Day one, man. Day one. Actually, I'm gonna have to check the dates again on the stream. It's like, I don't know when 9.4 drops. Actually, 9.4 is April. So 9.3, we're gonna be doing all the Karinas. All of them. Multiple accounts as well. Look at my draft right now. Nico, Kushala, Abs. I don't need any other attackers, really. Right now, at cost on a coin toss between Nimrod and Valkyrie for awakening and ranking. I still do Nimrod, to be honest. Okay, so I need some good defenders now. I have counters for everything with all those. I mean, I could pick up like someone for high, but Abs can take high. But if I see like an Okoye, I will pick her. I mean, Nico is kind of crazy, hell yes, that's why. Ah, dang it, Nico. Freaking Kushala. Yeah, there's the Okoye that I want. Okay, Hulkling's fine. I think my draft is really good. Like, I can win this. I want that first appearance Maestro, man. Yeah, Maestro is gonna be probably my first Ascension 2 champ. Because you do 4 Karinas, you get 1. And 6, you get 2. So, I think my next rank 4 is going to be Maestro. Because he's gonna be Ascension number 2. So that means he's gonna be a little bit less than rank 5. So, that's very good. What's he gonna use for that? Kushala or Solark? Do I have a counter for Bullseye? I got Kushala. Yeah, this one, I think I use Hulk one. Do you have a creator code? I was about to purchase something from the store. Yes, this is my code. Thank you. Right there. Nick136 with lowercase. Photocigarette, but definitely not a long, slow decline. I think Photon is still worth it. I took mine to rank for like very recently. She is going to rank 600 very soon too. Oh my crits! See, that's what probably the other guy had. How did I choke the relic though? That could have been much faster if I didn't choke the relic hits. Wow, yeah, he must have got a lot of crits too, that other guy. Oh, thank you. Austin? Are we doing the Carina challenges before May 13th? Oh, 100%. 100%. We're doing them by, like, the first week they're all gonna be done. I'll make sure I have revives, too. First appearance Maestro is huge. Now I have 100% Acropolis 34 to pass. Oh, you gotta do the 3. Oh, yeah, you gotta do all those paths. Farm up some revives now that you can, because variants are gone in 40 days. Balance, definitely. Yeah, so he's got a good counter for my Yelena, but if he uses that, he doesn't have a good counter for my Thanos. So let's see what he does. Looked at the screenshots again. For what? For the dates? Ushala? Okay, he quit. He knew. Okay, so how to farm revives? I think that one variant has revives. As you can search it on YouTube, I believe. 11th of March for 6 weeks, we get 1 challenge per week. Oh, it's not all in one go? Are you sure? Did they say that? I think this is kind of better for, you know, balancing the content. I think I prefer it that way. Yes, the next Stellar Forged is Blade and he looks sick. He looks fire. Today, which is better because you have time to rest and do other paths. Also, like, farm up. I think that's a lot better. It says 6 new challenges, releasing 1 per week. That's perfect. That's awesome. So what's the first one gonna be? I guess we'll see. 40 days to 100% back issues, variants for unit rewards. Never cared, but now it's units disappearing. True. The first seems to be Ordeal Hero. Yeah. If they go for the order, yeah. Is it L2 revives or L3 in the drops? I believe it's L3. I claimed them and I think I saw L3. I'm pretty sure I saw L3. Hero Ordeal isn't fun. He's a fun one, but Villain is hell easy. Yeah, I think Villain you can have like Onslaught, right? Like it's gonna be so easy. Yeah, it's L3 revives. Yep, good. I have actually quite a few of those thanks to the drops, because you can't really get those in Thor. Which is 1 challenge per week the Guardian is? Yes. Let's see who's faster, Nico or Fury. I mean, to be honest, I'm fighting a 6-star. So I have to be faster. Yeah, the villain is going to be super easy. I'm assuming that a lot of people are going to do like itemless runs. Okay, this 6-star should die like very quick. Not even gonna go for any crazy intercepts, just parries. That should be enough to kill them, and then we'll just go for one more. Yeah, there's no shot he's faster than this. 6-star just melted, bro. Hoping they'll drop a revive bundle the next week or so. Maybe. I'm assuming a lot of people are gonna have like lots of potions from the Valentine stuff. You get like those love juices called it. I'm getting sleepy, bro. It's 2:30 a.m. Dang, it's actually 11 p.m. for me. In an hour, it's gonna be midnight. I'll stay on for a little bit longer, though. I'll stay long. Yeah, we got a lot of people on Twitch. Lots and lots of people. 600. Yeah, I think we drop this and we win. He's probably gonna give me that Havoc. Yeah, honestly, this one is a bit of a tough one. I think I'll go for this and just SP1. Should work. I don't think he's bleeding. You don't want to bleed him, but is he gonna like melt me? He might. It is 3 p.m. for me. I'm still at work. What? Oh, dang. It's 4:04 a.m. here. Oh man, you're staying up too late. Hero Ordeal, Medusa, Prowler, Koya, Photon Gene. Interesting. So what happens if I throw my SP1 here? I think... Do I die? Hopefully I don't. I actually need to get my good karma up. I need to dex like his SP2 or something. Let's drop this. It's not going to do anything. But I want to like push him to that SP2 and get my good karma. Is this going to kill me now? Oh, it does give me some charges. But I think if we get another detonation, he should die before I take the damage. Nah, I took it. I was kind of doomed either way. But it's fine. I feel like he is going to mess up this fight. Because if you spam the same attack against high evo, he auto blocks, and he also snaps out of the stun. So I think he's gonna die in this fight. It's actually really hard to pull off. Yeah, I told you. You will probably die in this fight. No, not me. Definitely not me. This guy. Ways to farm radiance for magic. Alliance War, Alliance Quest, and Battlegrounds. Those are the only 3 ways you can get radiance, I believe. There's no other way, right? Epoch is going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, it could be. Epoch is the one that I'm worried the most because it has the most restrictions and it also has Ares. I feel like that's why I think it's the last one, right? The last 2 are Epoch, which makes sense if it's the hardest. What does the promo code give 7-star free Ascension? What happened in the stream? Kabam John is leaving, basically. So, as a gift. That's why he was really sad, too. He did not want to leave, but who knows what happened. I stand corrected. No, you didn't. Drops finished, GG's. Nice, good stuff. Thank you for watching. Need more areas to farm it, honestly? No, I don't think so. Radiance is like a really like top resource. I think we're already getting enough, to be honest. They said it's countless, so it's pretty easy to do 24 fights in a row, I'm pretty sure. Oh, really? Oh. Maybe he got replaced? I don't know. He was an OG. I don't think he got replaced. He probably just, I don't know. Something happened. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. How, dude, I wanted some defenders, but how do I skip on Nico and Tigra? I mean, I don't need to get Tigra. Let's get this. Got enough mystics. Can we use any path in Epoch? Probably. I'm assuming. Okay, we do have long shot for this domino, but I don't know if I can do it well. I can use Kushala even. Why is he leaving? I'm not sure. Can you believe it? 9 years there? Yeah, 9 years there. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Okay, Britain has to be it, right? Yes. Oh, you guys got odds. I am sorry about that. I am sorry about that. Nothing I can do, really. Nothing I can do. Like it's either or. But a lot of people use like their Prime to avoid the ads. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna use Rintra here, and it should be a fast fight. I don't want to waste Nico, because this should be like a really, really easy fight. He's a rank 3. I'm assuming especially is just gonna make him just disappear. All will be in one path. Oh, all of them are gonna be in one path. Oh. So you're gonna do all those 24 fights with a team of 5? Wait, that sounds really bad. Why does this sound really bad? Am I scared? Am I the only one that's scared? Am I? Like, that has to kill him. Like, he's already, like, half dead. I don't even need the crit, I'm sure. Oh, wait, never mind. Maybe I needed it. Because my ranger is also rank 3, I guess. But I was still very fast. Nice. Didn't they say they're gonna be a new Epoch quest called Epoch Gauntlet with new... Yeah, so you're gonna have to do, like, 5... With a team of 5, like, 24 difficult fights? That's gonna be tough. That is going to be a lot of revives. Sentry will come in clutch. Yeah, because like I remember some fights in Epoch, you need to have buffs and debuffs, so you probably would need them. Team of 3 will make it even horrifying. Is it gonna be team of 3? What do you mean? That's like my only defender, so I really need to win this now. Okay. I wonder if I go Kushala. I think I do. I do. Okay, this one I go Nico. SP3 and kill. I think we win. Epoch is team of 3? Wait, what? Oh, that's gonna be bad then. Oh, I did not realize. It's been so long. I'm not sure if that's true, Sam. Not too sure, honestly. It could be true, but we don't know. Yeah, one long path of Epoch, it seems. Oh my god. That's crazy. They said every boss in a row, but I don't know what bosses like Thanos, Ares, No. Epoch, Mike. Like I remember some fights are like Annihilus, Cassie Lang, Iron Fist, Aegon. Those fights with Ares. This is the third Twitch drop where I've pulled the 5 tier 7 base from River Crystal. You reminded me. Let me open mine. Maybe get some too, or some units. I think you need units. Oh, you do it. There we go. That's so good, bro. What? And then some Valiant crystals. Oh, and a core. I wish we could use those though. Those are so valuable for some people. And then 50% of tier 6. I actually like those. W. Let's get maybe Sentry. Let's get some science because I might rank up Sentry. Who knows? Okay, and then let me open those crystals. 7 star? No. Okay, let's do a little bit more, Maybe like 2 more matches. Twinsies. I got Rocket Raccoon Sig 80 and Destroyer Sig 140 from 2 7 stars from 2 drops. Not bad. I like the Destroyer Sigs. I'm thinking on ranking up Sentry, pulled him from the drops crystal right before the promo code. That's perfect. Now that he's due, actually he might be really good for like the Heroes challenge, all that people mention. The way the whole Epoch with 3 champs, it's gonna be bad. You would need Sentry, basically, to be able to do like 1 path. Because I think he solos like path 2. And there's 5 paths, right? 5 or 6 paths. No, I think it's 6. Thank you for the check-ins. Is there any other crazy choice other than rank 5 OG Thanos? I don't think so, no. It is a crazy choice. I wonder if it's worth ranking Blue Marvel for the new Karinas. I mean, it could be. It could be. You might be right. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. It's 4 paths. You do it 6 times? Oh. Okay. Your ally mate has a rank 5 Nightcrawler. I mean, it's a crazy one, but it's not as crazy as Thanos. you think about Magic? I think she looks sick. Yo, Nick, I gotta go. When you streaming next? I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. And the day after. For all them drops. Don't you worry. I'll be here. See you later, face. I like her kit also. Yeah, the kit looks fun. And also she looks like very cool, the design in game. It looks nice. The animations I like. Okay. So hood and photon, nice. That's perfect. Save this and did I get it for you? Yeah, why not? Just took Sentry to rank 3 for it now. Yeah, I might do that too. My next rank ups are probably gonna be Sentry and like Maestro up to rank 4. Sentry, I don't think he needs rank 4, and I don't want to rank 4 him either. Why are they making first appearance 7 stars with the 7-star came out a year ago? I mean, I don't know. That's a good question though. Which new champs looks better, Pixie or the other one? Oh, the other one. Well, I forgot her name, but Pixie looks fine. But dude, the other one looks sick. Like, holy. I don't have a counter for this. It's pretty bad. Let's do this, but this is slow. Yeah, Madeline looks amazing. Holy, dude. Okay, both of our fights are kind of slow. Oh, let's see how it goes. Oh, I'm definitely gonna make it a video, Samir. I'm definitely gonna make a video and then, yeah. Maybe just some guide on that. Now, why would you special intercept me, though? What did I do to you? Okay, I kind of want to spend this right now, so I get recharges, because I need 2 anyway, even if I max it out. Yeah, it does take a while. Boom. Okay, that should kill him now. But like I said, it is pretty slow. He's gonna be probably around the same time as me, but he might finish full. Oh wow, he was so much faster. What? Is that rank 5? No. That's pretty strange. Full Gene team. Yeah, that field and blocked and degen for fire. Yeah, the animations are looking like crazy. They're giving Star-Lord piece for 2.5k units each. That's pretty cheap. Wait, is that in game now? Zeus? How do you see that? Do I use Nico? Don't know. I'll do this. It's in the store? Wow, that's actually a good deal. If you miss like 1, that's good. I'm glad they're doing it like early. Not just like the other champions, not like the others. Took quite a while for the Deathless. Question is, am I gonna be faster than him? Let's find out. I think that's faster than Jack, because I also finished pool. Okay, nice. And then I have Nico for the others. I'm gonna have to fight a Photon again. So he's gonna have to fight high evolutionary with Hood, which is not the easiest fight. We both gonna have class disadvantage. Kabam John leaving makes me think Brian Grant isn't coming back anytime soon. Wait, why? How does that tie in together? I need to rank up Starlord because if you beat Quake and Abyss, you will awaken him in first appearance. Yes, yeah, I think rank 2 is probably needed. Maybe rank 3, but like, it's just gonna be a longer fight. I don't think the Abyss Quake is like a difficult fight. And it's also like pretty like early on. But I'm not sure if you're gonna need to do like every single fight prior to Quake with him. I'm not sure. They work really close, and I think BG is working another game to which John may be joining. Just my hypothesis. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you do need to ramp him up. You can ramp him up in one fight though. It's just gonna take longer. Yeah, the other photon was definitely lower sig. Let's see if this is fast enough. It is. That's on Magic. Is she going to be nerfed? And share your thoughts on the Lady Deathstrike. We didn't see any gameplay for Deathstrike, so I'm not sure. But Magic, I don't think she's gonna get nerfed. No, she looks really good though. But I didn't see anything like too broken. Wait until they're over. They extended the Lizard Ascension window, so if you pull him before March 12, you'll get free material, so wait until the next Titan. Yeah, it's gonna be released soon. Also, is there really observance in the Twitch drops? Or what do you mean? Okay, let's go for one more, guys. One more. Because it is getting pretty late. Like I said, I will be streaming tomorrow, though. I will. You can counter photon except for crossbones. I mean, you can use mystics in this meta. Mystics work. You can use, like, in general, like, Okoye is great. Zemo is alright sometimes. And Lumatrix is alright. Hulkling. Don't remember which one Kabam John is. But he was in the stream. Any 9.4 news? No. We know that it is coming April. We know that you're gonna get at least a rank 5 from it. C4. Oh, nice. Let's try to win and get some points. Battlegrounds Brawler. Alright. Yeah, if she's bleeding, you know, with the Zemo, you just get some massive furies. No abs, of course. Maybe a little bit of my last drop, alright. What did he read already? Crazy. Dang, he's got Kushala. It's bad. Oh, you got Rhino? That's alright. Let's see. Let's get this and this. I'm not really... Yeah, I'm definitely not happy with my draft. Definitely not. I don't think we win this one. Stuff. Tier 2 more Phantom? Come on, you don't have... Actually, he can reroll again. But it'd be crazy if he did. Did he? No, I don't think he did, right? Take this. I'm not too sure how my counter for Solver is gonna be, but I might use Fam and try to take. We'll see. It's the domino. Yeah, I think we lose here. Unfortunately, we do. Are you hunting for anyone in particular from the next wave of Titans? Yes, I really want Provider and Strange. The others I'm fine with, with not having, but I'm probably gonna get them. I mean, that was fine, but he's faster and probably healthier. Yeah, Strange is crazy. And Baku, nah, not really. Yeah, same, Mike, same. I want Paviter too, though. Okay, unfortunately we're gonna end in a loss, but it is what it is. Just got outdrafted. So that Brit him down. Okay, I thought he was gonna go Hood and end it. I'm praying I can pull and rank 5 Strange. Yeah, he'd be sick, dude. Nice, she did light attacks. This is a good bolt-on, you know? Now I get the endurance, which means, I mean, I'm gonna shrug off everything quick. And as soon as I said it, she throws 2 mediums into my block. Okay. This is like probably my fastest Lumatrix fight against Photon. Okay, this is a guaranteed win. But then next... Then... Oh, he was definitely a lot faster than I thought he would be. I don't think I can win. Because Nico... The only thing I can maybe mess him up is Fam's glancing. Because even with buff immunity, he gets them as passives. But my fight is gonna be hard at Rhino. Yes, the code is pinned, Eddie. I used that. Starks, thank you so much for watching. Nice, Stark. Good stuff, good stuff. Carolina is the actual GOAT. It was working until now? Are you sure you typed the right one? I really thought I hit more parries than that, but okay. I guess I didn't. That's not gonna be enough. If I get bleeds, then maybe. I got 1. That's not enough though, I think. Yeah. I thought I hit more parries on that SP2. But we are definitely slower. We would have been slower. It's like, I mean, his matchup is just a lot easier. Alright. What's up, Red? Dazzler's pretty solid. Also, they're gonna allow for Heimdall's kit to stay the same, or will they alter it? Not sure. Good question. Oh, you got it. Nice stuff. Okay, guys. Getting pretty late. I'm pretty tired. And like I said, we're gonna be coming back tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the subs on Twitch. And yeah, man, that is gonna do it for today's stream. Almost 4 hours. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.